And Northwest Sports Fanatics back at you with a new video. Sipping on Sunday night with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So we got the Mavericks on against the Warriors, 102-98. Free throw made by Luka, 103-98. We got the Pelicans and the Lakers coming up, so I'll be watching that in the background. And we're just chilling. We're just chopping it up, hanging out. I already did about a 4 to 5 hour live stream with the Wise Power Auto Club 400. Great stream. It was definitely fun. It was long. DJ in the building. Let's go. My man with the big energy reminder set, baby. How are you doing, my dude? So, like I said, I started to fall asleep a little bit, took a little bit of a nap. But I'm back at it because that's what you do. You know what I mean? When you're a grinder, you get back at it. You take a little bit of a break. And obviously, if I stream for another hour or 2 hours, I mean, it kind of just depends on who hops in the room and wants to hang out. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. Obviously, we're getting closer and closer to Monday. But before then, we can at least watch a little bit of basketball. We can chop it up. We can talk NFL. We can talk MLB. We can talk NASCAR. We can do a little bit of everything. V-Man in the building. What a deal. He said, God, I wish I had some football to distract me from the real world. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Oh, it looks like we got a great Cash App already in the building. Eagles John with a big dono. Thank you, brother. $50 from my boy Eagles John. Let's go. Let me type that in the comments here. That's the way to get the fucking stream started, man. You know what I mean? Like, I've already grinded for 4 or 5 hours. Most people would have been like, fuck it, that's enough, right? Let's just, take a break. Not me. Not me, baby. Not me one bit. I'm going to keep grinding it out. Bang! $50 donation on the Cash App from my boy Eagles John. So, like I said, we're just going to hang out. I know with everything that's going on with Russia and the Ukraine, it's very heavy. It's definitely not something that a lot of people want to talk about. So we want to make it light, positive, and just kick it. You know what I mean? I got a sneeze coming. So like I said, we're going to talk a little bit of NBA, a little NFL, a little AEW. Obviously, NASCAR was definitely exciting for me. Not everyone is into NASCAR, but, I'm trying to grind it out and get more content for the channel. And we ended up having an amazing race. All right. And if you saw, the race, obviously you knew what was going to end up happening towards the end of the race. Very exciting. We almost got the first win for Daniel Suarez. Almost. But, when you're dealing with guys that are champs and you're dealing with a guy, like a Kyle Larson, it's definitely tough for a guy that ends up winning 10 races last year and being the champ. And then, you come so close. To be able to find a way, and you just kind of get it ripped right underneath you, and that's big facts. So Eagles John, fresh from the kitty cat nap, so you're coming with a high voltage energy, baby. Of course. I appreciate the big $50 dono as well. I don't know how many people are going to show up on Sunday night, but you know what? I figured, okay, I'm going to show my hustle, and I'm going to show my grind. I know a lot of people would have just said, fuck it, after a 4 or 5 hour stream. I don't even know if I really got a nap. I just kind of, snuggled up with Paisley. Fed her, tried to kind of be active with her, and here I am. I'm grinding it out, baby. I'm grinding it out. Eagles John, I appreciate you, man. Always showing love, and a big $50 dono to get it started. So we got 104-101, the Mavericks, with Luka Doncic ahead of the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry. Luka's at the line. Luka's fucking automatic, 105-101. And then we got the Pelicans versus the Lakers coming up. And like I said, today was a busy day. The Wise Power Auto Club 400. What an epic race. Went down to the very end, to the nitty gritty. And obviously we know what happened there. Congratulations, Kyle Larson. I see you. Big reason why you ended up getting that dub today is, taking a risk. Passing Daniel Suarez there right at the very end. I know Daniel is heartbroken. I saw his message on Twitter, but I mean, his day will come. And here I am, just hanging out with your boys. Hopefully we get a few more people in the building, YouTube GM in the building, what to do. And I imagine most people are kind of, getting ready for Monday, but we don't have to fast forward to Monday just yet. I mean, so we can drink some beer, we can smoke some weed, we can watch a little basketball, talk a little sports, hang out. It doesn't have to be like, oh, fuck, I got to go back to work Monday or I got to go back to school Monday. We can at least kick it, right? So hopefully we get a few more people in the room, which I think people will be popping in. I know some people probably took a nap after that fucking NASCAR race, but Sarah will be in the building here shortly, getting things regulated. DJ, my boy, in the building. V-Man, Jets, Jets in the building. And obviously, as we know, it's tough with the Russia and the Ukraine situation. Trust me, I think it's been on the news on pretty much every channel that's a news outlet. But we want to be able to, be a little bit more light and a little bit more positive with what's going on. So this stream is just going to be, hey, I drink beer, we talk sports. It's sipping on Sunday night. Hang out with your boy. And we went off to a great start, all right, from Eagles John. All right, he said, you know what? This guy's showing the hustle. He's showing the grind. He already did 4 to 5 hours earlier today. Like, I literally only had like an hour or two of rest. All right, so boom, I went from 12:15 until 4:45, something of that nature. Had about an hour or two just to kind of, I got a burger. I got some onion rings, and we got a big $50 donation already to get it fucking started. There we go. Sarah Small's got a nice $5 donation to add to the cause. And it looks like we got Mr. Williams in the building as well. Positivity is king. You know what I mean? There's not very many people I feel that are going to work harder than me on YouTube, period. I mean, it's one thing if you're doing uploads, but do you realize how much entertainment factor and the talking and being able to grind it out when you're talking for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, take a quick break and then do it all over again. You know what I mean? But you guys are worth it. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm going to be watching this game pretty much just scrolling on my phone and reading and doing film study anyways. So I might as well just hop on and hang out with you guys. And this will give us one last stream. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pretty much every day, unless something comes up and I need a break. But positivity is king, baby. Hey, what up, Ron? Came to say my what ups before I pass out, man. Miss a NASCAR stream because I got the ouchie Fauci. Super tired. No problem, man. I had a great time. Shout out to you to be able to come in the room and show some love. Sarah Small, I got your donation as well. Forbidden Alchemy, my dude. It's kind of nice to have something to look forward to. I mean, even if we're just hanging out, you know what I mean? It's crazy, with the donations that we've been getting. Bang! Sarah Small, $5 on the Cash App, as well as we get Eagles John showing his business. $50. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. We're already at $55. I did see a little bit of that. Harden and Embiid. The stat line looked very good. Do you want to put the stat line in the chat? Eagles John, let everybody know. I can actually pull it up here as well. I think it was on my Twitter timeline. But I know the stat line for both was impressive. You're like, okay, we already knew it was going to be a better fit. And, lo and behold, who would have thought Kyrie, Harden, and Durant wasn't going to work? You know what I mean? There's only one fucking basketball, right? There's only one goddamn basketball, and at least he got out of there. So, but if you want to end up putting the stat line in there, it would be greatly appreciated. Mr. Williams is in the building. Elliot's in the building. And like I said, if I keep a word to my promise, as long as I'm not too tired or I'm about to pass out, I thought I was going to have to go get another Monster or take a shower. But I said, you know what? I got to fucking just buck up. All right. Just get the energy like I normally have. And like I said, we're just hanging out. All right. We're watching the Pelicans and the Lakers. All right. We'll see what happens in that. I'll watch a little CJ McCollum. And we'll see what LeBron does. And I know I have Simpsons and I got a lot of other shows I still need to catch up on. But at least there's a game on. I got King of the Hill. I got Simpsons. I got Law and Order, Organized Crime. I got Snowpiercer. And then tonight, we have Simpsons. Looks like it's brand new. Wicked Tuna. I love watching Wicked Tuna. I don't know if you guys are on that tip or not, but Wicked Tuna is new. Bob's Burgers new. And Family Guy's new. So I definitely have some shows to watch a little bit later. YouTube GM is that Embiid is going to be the best offense center ever besides Wilt. Well, I don't know about that, my dude. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's a lot of other guys out there. Shaq. There's a lot of guys, my dude, but Embiid is definitely impressive. We were hoping, Greg Oden would be the Embiid for our Blazers with Brandon Roy, as well as LaMarcus Aldridge. It never worked out. All right, but here we go. We got LeBron. All right, with and without Davis. Obviously, you can see the stat line there as well. Erpaka in the building. Jameson Meza in the building. Mr. Williams. All right, we got the Lake Show on. We're watching, baby. How's everybody doing? And most of y'all were in the stream with me earlier today. We hit $219 in donos. So $1,052.20 on Thursday. Took Friday off because I got too fucked up. Had too many fucking beers and gummies. Saturday we hit 500, which was amazing. And then now earlier today we hit 231. And then we're already sitting now at what, 55? So your boy's hustling, your boy's grinding. And like I said, we're here. CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Brandon Ingram, Jackson Hayes, Jonas Valanciunas, okay, versus Russell Westbrook. We don't even want to say his name. He can't even play, but LeBron's there. And we'll see what happens here for the Lakers. This has been a tough, tumultuous time for the Lake Show. But we'll see what happens here. I'm interested to see what CJ McCollum has to bring. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And we're just going to hang out, man. Drink some beer. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I mean, I don't got anything I have to wake up early for, which is great. You know, when you're grinding on YouTube and you're full time, I make my own schedule. So pretty much I just decide, you know, when I want to stream. And I usually think around 6 or 7 p.m. Whoa, what a shot off the window. Was that Ingram? Jesus Christ, that was slick. So I'll stream, you know, for at the minimum 1 hour, but you guys know me. Normally 1 hour is unheard of. It's usually 2 to 4, sometimes even 5. So it just depends on who's in the room, who wants to hang out, where we're kind of sitting on the donos. And like I said, just kind of the flow of the stream. And then if everyone wants to kind of call it a night, we can call it a night. But we're just hanging out right now. 2 to 2, knotted up with the Lakers. LeBron complaining as usual. You know what LeBron does. He loves to complain. He said, been a frustrating year of a fan of the Lakers. Of course, dude. I mean, especially with Russell Westbrook is garbage. He can't shoot. You were thinking probably should have had Dame or John Wall or anybody else at point guard than him, right? Definitely was a mistake signing him. And then I know LeBron wanted to get rid of him. And then Anthony Davis is one of the best, you know, forward/centers in the league. But then he gets hurt. So it's going to be tough to be able to manufacture wins without being full strength and having a shitty Russell Westbrook. And that's facts. I mean, I think everyone can agree to that. But when you have LeBron, I mean, you always have a shot to be somewhat competitive, but obviously they're not doing very well. 9th. I mean, I don't think anyone predicted the Lakers to be fucking 9th. All right. And then you got obviously the Pelicans 11th. So a lot of emotions with both of these teams. That's facts. All right, here we go. Eagles is like, damn, I can't copy and paste. I actually got to work and put it in. Harden led the way with a triple-double, baby. Look at that. Look at those numbers. Triple-double, quadruple-double. 29, 10, 16, and 5. What's the 5 blocks? 29 points, 10 boards, 16 assists, or 10 assists, 16. I would assume, I mean, it usually goes points, rebounds, assists, and then blocks, right? Yeah. But I know that they probably were thinking, we fucked up. We should have got somebody better. I mean, obviously, Dame is that much better than Westbrook. Remember, everyone was like, Westbrook is such a good player. I don't know what happened, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just maybe being in LA or being second fiddle to LeBron and Anthony Davis. Nice shot. Five steals. Okay. And then look at Embiid's numbers. 37, 9, and 3. Rico in the building. Anytime the Lakers are slightly mediocre, their fans lose their. That's facts. I mean, it's because it's rare, right? I mean, especially when you got star power, when you got LeBron, GOAT. I mean, one of the best ever, maybe the best all-around player of all time. I mean, I'm more of a Jordan guy myself and Kobe, but I can respect what LeBron is, was, and will be forever. I mean, a GOAT, right? And then you got guys like AD. Anthony Davis is usually fantastic, but he gets hurt a lot. And then obviously you have Russell Westbrook, who's just not. Some guys are me players and other guys are team players. And if you got a lot of me players, sometimes they don't fucking work out. You know what I mean? Like when Harden was there with Brooklyn. I mean, they tried to make a super team, and that didn't work out very well. You know what I mean? Yeah, nice stat line. Said Nets fans on Twitter. Of course they are. You know what I mean? Because they thought they were just going to run over everyone and they were going to get like 70 wins and they were going to be like the Bulls. You know what I mean? And obviously you started to realize, yeah, nice shot there, idiot. You just know that, you're not going to be able to manufacture wins like that. I mean, yeah, you have KD, who's one of the greatest. You have Kyrie, who's got the best handles. You got Harden, right? But the thing is, just because you have those guys doesn't mean that they're going to play well together. And I think that's the one thing. It's all about chemistry. Sometimes it's about having guys that maybe aren't as talented, but they play hard for each other, and then you get more production out of those teams. I mean, look at the Milwaukee Bucks, all right? Look at the Phoenix Suns, Chicago Bulls. I mean, they're playing, good basketball. Obviously, the Warriors, we know what they got, but a tough game against fucking Luka. So it shows you anybody can beat anybody on any given Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And obviously, we normally say that statement when we're talking about NFL. But here, LeBron posting up, so get off me, little man. CJ McCollum's like, fuck. Jameson Meza, honestly, when the trade took place for Westbrook as a dollar is a good deal for my Lakers, especially with Westbrook come back home. Yeah, he played at UCLA, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he hasn't really played up to expectations for a guy that just a few years ago was averaging a triple-double. It's a different team with him on there. And obviously, if you have someone that's not as selfish, actually somebody that can shoot, it would work out much better. I guarantee if you had someone better than Westbrook, I mean, you guys wouldn't be 27 and 32. I mean, let's be honest. It's not like my Blazers are a fucking good team. They fucking suck, all right? But with the Lakers, with the talent that's on that team, even though their bench is you know what I mean? Like, they should still be better than fucking ninth. I don't think anyone anticipated this. Westbrook's got the ball in his hand. Turnover machine. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Called that. Turnover. Falling down on the ground. Oh, there's another turnover. Giannis and Portis. Yeah, no, I know. I think a lot of people were hoping. I mean, Jesus, it's like you got Westbrook, AD, LeBron. We're gonna dominate. We're gonna win it all. But sometimes when guys, are me guys, and it's not like Westbrook is that good at assisting. He can't really set other people up. Look at him. He's like one-on-one. What are you doing, bro? You know what I mean? It's like he has to have the ball in his hands, and that makes the Lakers a weaker team. You know what I mean? LeBron is a better passer as a small forward than fucking Westbrook will ever be. I mean, I know Westbrook can get triple doubles and all, but he's kind of just an isolation me player. LeBron at least can help other people with the court vision and the basketball IQ. I think Westbrook's basketball IQ is overrated, just personally. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. This is just like a Sunday night kick it session. We're just hanging out. We're on the Discord. We're watching Lakers 9, Pelicans 7. I would assume the Lakers should win this game. I mean, the Pelicans are not good. Neither are the Lakers, but I mean, you are at home. This is an unexcusable game to give up. I mean, you can't be losing this game, but we'll see what CJ McCollum can do for me. Ooh, nice dribbles. Foul. No call. Westbrook, yeah. But I mean, it's pretty clear that he's not. I mean, he just can't shoot. It's like when we talked about Ben Simmons. I mean, the guy can't fucking shoot. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. CJ, 3J. But, certain guys can shoot and certain guys can't. And I don't know what happened to Westbrook's shot, but it just disappeared this season. CJ, baby, 10-9. Former Blazer. Love CJ. So much room for activities. You know it, baby. Oh, your boy's hustling. Your boy is grinding. The haters. All the haters. Not very many haters today, which is nice. And obviously on Saturday night when we hit 500, didn't really have the haters. It was just that stream where we hit the 1,052. The haters came out in full force in that one. But hey, it feels good to be able to hustle, grind, show the passion, the energy, and also to make up, for Friday for me getting too fucked up and too drunk and too many gummies. So I said, you know what? I already did enough today, 4 or 5 hours. Let's push the effort a little bit. Let's show everyone that we can hang out on Sunday night. And I would be doing this anyways, either sit in front of the computer in the studio or in the bedroom and, watching TV. So fuck it, just hang out, enjoy each other's company, drink some fucking beers. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. But like I said, I figured it would be just a nice thing for us to, open up any questions that anyone wants to bring up. You want to talk about NFL, you want to talk about the NBA, you want to talk about the NASCAR race, anything that you guys want to talk about. AEW, obviously Revolution is next week. I'm excited for that, motherfucker. All right, we got the Pennzoil fucking race coming up as well. So I'm going to be doing double duty next Sunday. So we're going to be doing exactly what we're doing right now, except it's going to be even more intense, okay? So what that means as in the Cup Series, it's going to be the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube, and I'm going to be going from 12:30 to 4:30. And as soon as it's over, end the stream, and then boom, AEW Revolution, and that'll be probably 3 hours. So it's going to be long fucking day next Sunday, but it'll be well worth it. AEW will cost me about $50 to $60, but I'm not, no fucks given. I'm going to order it. They only have 4 pay-per-views a year, and every single one of them is usually lit. It's not like WWE where they put out one every month. And most of them are trash. Usually you'll get some ones like we hope WrestleMania will live up to the billing. But as we know, being fans of WWE, sometimes we do get disappointed. Maybe the match on the card looks good, but the ending of the matches is absolutely horrendous, probably 90% of the time. You're like, oh, we got Roman and Brock, title for title. And that match ends after like 2 minutes and like a DQ or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like Vince, you owe the fans more. Vince, you owe the fans more, my dude. But, it is what it is. EMC in the building. West Brick. Yeah, I know. We're going to have to wait and see. Points, rebounds, assists, steals. Okay, that's usually how it typically goes, unless you're giving someone like a guard stats. Then you maybe go points, assists, rebounds, steals. But typically, it's points, rebounds, assists, steals. I mean, that's usually how you read it. So, let me check. We're already off to a good start. $55 on the Cash App, 5 from Sarah, and 50 from Eagles John, my boy. Look at the Laker legends. Shaq. I see LeBron. I see Magic. I see James Worthy, Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Wow. Yeah, look at all those names up there. Jesus. Talk about a history of fucking waxing the floor with everyone else. Alex is in the building. What to do? No more Cash Apps at the moment, but we are at 55. So obviously 45 more to hit 100. But it did feel good to get a little bit of a nap. The girlfriend's not back from drinking, so she's been drinking all day. Hopefully taking the proper Lyft and Uber, so that way that we don't have any problems, because I don't like people when they be drinking and trying to drive. Drinking and driving is a no-no. But shit, man, if you've been drinking for 5, 6, 7 hours, that shit can catch up, man. So I imagine she'll come home, probably pass out, go to sleep, keep hustling. And she's got to work tomorrow at 7 a.m., so. But they had a nice little brew fest here where they were going over ciders and brews about 30 minutes from here, so not too far. 12-9, Nylons. Pelicans up on a 7-0 run in the last 2:55. Let's see if LeBron can calm them down. Yeah. What happened in that game? Inform me. Because obviously I don't watch a whole lot of NBA until we get to like the playoffs and whatnot. I used to love NBA. I used to love NBA and college basketball. They used to be my favorite. But at this point, it's like I'll take NFL and college football and AEW over that. So I do. I still got some brewskis left here. Got the mango Modelo. Still have like 3 or 4 mango Modelos left, as well as the pineapple. So probably drink a few, just hang out, spend some time with y'all. You know what I mean? Got some shows that I'm going to end up watching here a little bit later. Simpsons I'm looking forward to, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy. So I'm looking forward to those 3 shows. And I still got some old NFL games on there as well. Cheers. What a great NASCAR race, huh? What a great NASCAR race. Went down to the wire. Daniel Suarez representing the Latinos. Never has won, obviously, a race. I think the best he's gotten is 2nd place, and he almost won. He almost won the Auto Club 400, the Wise Power. But then it came down to the very end, and we obviously know Kyle Larson. He won the championship last year, 10 races last year. He just cut him off, got in front of him, and the rest is history. And then he ended up winning the race today. But, hey, you got to give a lot of respect. Got a lot of respect for Daniel Suarez. He got so close and hopefully he ends up winning at least a race. And it's cool. It would have been a monumental thing, not only for him, but to represent the Mexican Americans, that are obviously watching him and rooting for him. So I'm rooting for him big time this season. Hopefully he gets at least one dub. And obviously it's tough in NASCAR to be able to win. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Got to have the skill, but you got to have a little bit of luck too. Oh, the cherry Pepsi. Let's go. All right, this beer is almost done. But I did have a good burger and some onion rings. So I'm full. I'm good to go. I already went to the grocery store for my girlfriend's daughter for Lunchables and snacks and whatnot. So I don't have to go anywhere. So that's good. I don't have to figure out, I don't have to go to Safeway and do any extra grocery shopping. I did that this morning. So we're good. We're just chilling. 12-11. Nice bank. 13-12 Lakers. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Oh. All right, see what the Lakers can do. Push the ball, my dudes. Oh, Malik Monk. Oh, you missed it. Went down to the left hand. He should have fucking went up with the right. God, Ingram's got some long-ass legs and long-ass arms. Ooh. Tony Snell. 15-13, Pelicans. Tyree in the building. I do like the Sixers a lot. Obviously, before the trade, you knew that they needed something. So I wouldn't be shocked if the Sixers make the finals. Obviously, with Embiid and James Harden, that's a good 1-2 combo. You could argue that might be the best 1-2 combo in the NBA when they're on point. And obviously, the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors, and the Western Conference, we know that they're going to be very good. But also the Celtics, the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls. I mean, there's going to be a lot of competition with the Sixers, but I do love it. And with the Eagles, I think the Eagles are primed to be able to kind of dominate that division. We know that the Cowboys will make the playoffs, but they usually lose. So until Sean Payton decides to be the head coach or to go on TV, we'll have to wait and see on what you get there. But McCarthy is not good. We obviously know that. Kellen Moore with that Dak draw play was ludicrous. I'm not really very confident in the Giants or the Washington Commanders, but I do like the Eagles. They got good draft capital, and as long as they do defense, they should be good to go, unless they trade those draft picks for someone like a dangerous Russell Wilson. But if you are looking at picks, Nakobe Dean, linebacker from Georgia, would be a great fit. Andrew Booth Jr., corner from Clemson, another great fit. And then Jermaine Johnson II from Florida State, edge rusher, to give Fletcher Cox some help, would be a great fit. Your boy knows. Yeah, I thought Ingram was going to gain a little bit of weight. It's like when you saw certain guys come in, like a Giannis, you're like, okay. But it's Ingram, though. I mean, even though he might not hit the weight room that much, it hasn't really affected his game. Even though he's really skinny, he's still a fucking good player. Traveling. Lakers had a 5-point lead late in the fourth quarter, lost by 1. Yes. I mean, I'm a Blazer fan, so trust me, I know what it's like to be shitty and lose the game at the very, very end. It's tough. But I mean, you guys have definitely a better roster than the Blazers. So that makes it even probably more frustrating. Richard Jefferson on the mic. Ingram fading away. Money. I kind of wish Ingram was still on the Lakers, to be honest, but we already know what happened with him and Lonzo. And I mean, they had their little experiment. Oh, what a pass by Westbrook, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Oh, he stole it. Wow. Good effort right there. You see Westbrook just like throw it to the other team. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? No, Malik Monk. He said, give me that. I thought he was going to go up and dunk it. I'm like, bro, wrong hoop. Yeah, you usually don't see someone go up there. Ingram was like, I'm going to flush that. And he has the awareness to throw it off the defender there. Okay. I see you. How's everybody doing today, man? It's a long day for me. Like I said, I've already streamed today for about 4 or 5 hours with the NASCAR stream. I'm back at it. We're just hanging out. It's Sunday night. It's probably 9:30 your time or 10:30. So we'll stream for as long as I guess I feel like. I mean, normally these streams last 2 to 5 hours. I don't have anything really to do to wake up early, but we're just chilling. We're hanging out. I'm going to go grab another beer. Grab me a pineapple beer. I'll be right back. Gang.
There's a lot that could be said about the new RDX. Could be.
All right. Pineapple Modelo in the building. All right, YouTube GM. Oh, that's good. Fuck, that's good. Let's go. Yeah, and then like I said, it's one of those things, when you get into the off season for NFL and college football, people are always looking for, something to do, somewhere to hang out. And even though that football is over, I'll still go over the commentary. We'll still keep up with the combine. We'll still keep up with the draft. But it's just kind of nice to be able to have basketball, or hopefully we have baseball soon so I can do some Dodger games for my dad. But we got NASCAR. So I'm always going to be filling the channel with extra content. But it's kind of funny that the highest donation streams are ones like this, where we just kind of drink beer and just talk about random ish. It's amazing, man, to have the love and support of you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth, and that's big facts. Love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And sometimes that's what people need. Just somewhere to feel comfortable, where you're not judged, you're not going to get trolled. Unless some trolls decide to come in and be a dick or whatever, but we usually don't get too many of them, and we just hang out. So. That's a good question, man. I don't know. Honestly, I'd love to get Russell Wilson, but I don't know if that's realistic. Kyle Trask is not good enough. Blaine Gabbert's not good enough. I don't know if Jameis is going to go back to the Saints or not. I don't think we're going to draft a quarterback, but we got to at least see what our options are. I guess if it's Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, depending on his legal issues that he has, if the legal issues go away, obviously I'll take Watson on my team. I'll take Russell Wilson on my team, but obviously Ali Marpet retired. Jensen's a free agent. My whole fucking offensive line is being blown up. I don't have Tom Brady. Gronk's going to be gone. My 2-year window ended. So it's not like I'm going to be winning any Super Bowls, and let alone I might not even be going to the playoffs for a while. So I just have to be able to soak in those great 2 years that I had with Brady and company. And now it's maybe a little bit of a rebuilding period, but it all depends on who we get at quarterback and what we do. If we get a Russell Wilson, we can still win 10 games. But if we don't get Russell Wilson, I don't know how many games we're going to win this upcoming year, depending on who the QB is. So we'll have to wait and see. $19-15 Pelicans. Playoffs. All right, 2-minute warning. 1:55 left in the first quarter. Pelicans 19, Lakers 15. I don't know, for the NBA, for me though, it's just kind of like I'll watch it, I guess, but I don't get excited for it. You know what I mean? I used to get so excited for the NBA to come on, but I imagine a lot of NFL fans are probably that way as well. NFL, college football, it's like so much excitement. Wrestling, more exciting. But unless you're watching WWE, then you're probably miserable if you're still watching that. But I try to watch a little bit of it, but you can't pay me to watch Raw, SmackDown, or NXT anymore. It's just not happening. But supposedly NXT is getting a little better, but I'll watch AEW, Dynamite, and Rampage all day, every day. So what do we got? We got the Hornets and the Bucks tomorrow. the Hawks and the Celtics, and we got the Mavericks and the Lakers. Not bad. That slate isn't too bad. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't really give a shit, but at least it's something. You know what I mean? Some people don't give a shit about NASCAR or baseball or basketball. I mean, I'm an NFL college basketball. No. NFL college football and AEW guy, but I mean, I'll open up to a few other things. Something at least to have in the background. But I mean, normally if an NBA game is on, I mean, I'd rather just watch King of the Hill or Simpsons or go through some of the other programs that I have on the save DVR. So. And I obviously finished Ozark for those first 7 episodes of the final season. The last 7 are coming up here in like a month or two. And obviously we have Stranger Things. We'll be able to get back into that. So that's exciting. And obviously if you guys know me and know the type of shit that I like besides beer, you know, your boy loves Stranger Things. Stranger Things. We know that's great. Dustin, 11. I see you guys. Gang. Money. Everyone's got a price. And then we're talking about Peyton Manning's 8 head. So that's not a normal 4 head. That's like a 5 head, 6 head, 7 head, 8 head. Biggest 4 head on planet Earth. He's an alien. We were talking about that last night. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You never know what type of topics are going to come up in the fucking NWSF chat. That's facts. 2017 Pelicans are up. I hope it gets a little bit better for the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern and the NBA Finals. I mean, obviously, I'll be doing some live streams for that, you know, watch parties and just kind of kicking it. But I don't know, man. It's just I think I grew up in the 80s. So I grew up in the 80s and the 90s where the league wasn't fucking a bunch of pussies out there and it wasn't soft. You know, you had better players. It was more aggressive. They played fucking defense. They scored a lot more. I don't know. It's just not really for me. I'll watch a little, but I never get really excited for the NBA anymore, to be honest. It's a watch for me. But I'm glad it's on. I mean, at least it's something. And then normally I'll be watching NFL Network instead. Oh, nice pass. Wow, what a flush. Great fucking pass right there. 24-20 Pelicans with 16 seconds left in the first quarter. I know. Isn't that wild? Fucking crazy. Can't believe that we're almost in March. All right, LeBron, show me something. Double team comes over. Nice pass. Air ball. Fucking airmail. 24-20 Pelicans. Yeah, February did go by pretty fast, didn't it? Alvarado. Bang! Hayes with the flush. Anybody got any plans for this upcoming week besides just work and school and this the regular? Hopefully the weather ends up being pretty good. I want to be able to take Paisley on some walks and get out there and get some exercise, but I think it's going to start raining pretty heavy. Let me take a look at Oregon's weather. I mean, I know a lot of weather that you guys have in like the Midwest and the East Coast. It's fucking horrible, but hopefully it's starting to get a little bit better. Let me look at the next 10 days. Rain today, rain tomorrow, rain Tuesday, rain Wednesday, rain Thursday, and then we get a clear up on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So fuck. All right. Well, there goes that idea. So I guess I'm going to have rain for the next 4 days. I'll have to pick and choose when I'm able to go and take Paisley outside. But I definitely got to be able to get some fresh air. You know, I need to be able to be outside and I need to be able to get out there and exercise. I mean, especially with all the fucking beer I drink. For real. Oh, Disneyland on Friday. Nice. Okay. All right, let's you guys stare at some beer while I hit the restroom, and I will be back. Boy!
Let's check out tonight's coast-to-coast coverage brought to you by T-Mobile. Clippers versus Rockets. 20 seconds to go. In the fourth, the Rockets are down by 2. Christian Wood, he went up. But Zubac had the block. It was initially called a foul, but the replay overturned it. Second quarter in LA coming up after this.
All right, your boy's back. Yo boy is back. Jameson Meza, will I be doing absolutely. The only shitty thing is my girlfriend works from home. So she works right next to me on the computer over here. And she works from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., but sometimes she works till 5 or 6. And I tell her, it's like, this is a full-time job for me. So it's like I need to be able to hop on at like 6 or 7 p.m. And sometimes, she just tries to work more. I was like, all right, man, I'm going to be loud. If you want to, you can keep working, but I'm going to keep grinding it out over here. But so anytime the matchups are in the morning, I won't be able to do those unless she has a day off. But anytime after 4 p.m., if there's March Madness on, I will be able to cover some games then. I mean, I could always hop on with my phone, but it's not going to really be the same. You know what I mean? But I will be doing March Madness, absolutely. I'll do NBA Finals. I'll do March Madness. I'll do MLB whenever the fucking season starts. I'm really hoping it gets going. My dad is really into baseball. He loves the Dodgers. He's been watching since the 50s, which is a long fucking time since he pretty much has been born. So not having Dodger baseball, spring training, and getting this fucking agreement done, we might have a shortened season. And that's one thing I like to do, to be able to hang out with my dad and watch baseball with him, specifically the Dodgers. It's always fun to be able to, cook out hamburgers, hot dogs, ribs, and then just hang out with him and we can watch the games. And he's not really a beer drinker. He doesn't really smoke a whole lot of weed anymore either. But I don't need to get like fucked up when I hang out with my dad. I can just kind of, be sober and maybe have a beer, you know what I mean? Eat some food. And because usually I got to drive home and he lives out kind of about an hour away from me. And he's got some property. He's got a few acres out there. So it's definitely pretty scenery out there. And he's got a nice house. So, and he was a teacher for about 30, 40 years and he's retired now. So he's just living his best life. But hopefully the Dodgers, we can get baseball to come back. So, yeah. Oh, LeBron with the brick. 27-22, we're in the second quarter. One thing about basketball I do like, the pace of the game is very quick. So it's not like NASCAR where I'm doing like fucking 4 to 5 hours. You can get a basketball game done in about 2 hours and 2 hours, 30 minutes, a little bit shorter than an NFL game. So that's kind of nice where the flow is fast. So it doesn't take, if you have like ADD or, you don't have a lot of attention span, NBA does go pretty quickly, which is, I guess, a bonus, right? Carmelo, he was on my Blazers and did a pretty fucking good job. Probably he's wishing, it's like, fuck, maybe I should have stayed over there. Nice pass. Woo! Valanciunas with a nice finish. Lakers fans in the building. Mr. Williams. Jameson Meza, are you guys going to be okay if you lose this game? It's got to be fucking kind of heartbreaking, huh? I mean, you're like a LeBron fan and you're like Lakers, maybe we're going to win the championship. We got AD, we got Westbrook. And then to play like this, it's probably like, fuck, like, what am I, like, do Lakers fans actually stop watching? Do they get pissed? Like, because, I mean, I know there's a lot of bandwagon Laker fans and they switched over to the Warriors when obviously Clay came back. And they kind of go back and forth, but you also get the hardcore fans that have been fans for a long time. Like I used to watch the Lakers back in the 80s in the Showtime era. That was like their best teams besides the ones with Kobe and Shaq. But when you had Magic and you had Worthy, Michael Cooper, Byron Scott, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I mean, those teams were legendary. But obviously Kobe's teams with Pau Gasol, Shaq, I mean, they had some awesome teams also. That's facts. Disappointed? Do you find yourself not being interested in watching some of the games now just because you kind of know what's going to happen? Or do you still watch as many as you can? I would assume that a lot of Laker fans are like, you know what I mean? It's like, especially when, what is this? Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum? The Lost City. Interesting. I wonder if that's any good. Yeah, but I imagine, I mean, it's like if you're sitting there, trying to support your team and you know that they're not going to win or it's going to be a struggle, it's probably got to be a big slap in the face, especially when you got 3 players that are 3 of like the top. Well, Westbrook used to be, but I mean, at the time when they got him, 3 of the top 50 players that are playing. So. Yeah. Right. No, I hear you. Not a lot of energy and not a lot of ball movement. That's the one thing I hate about basketball when you watch teams and there's not a lot of like chemistry. It's like, you got to be able to play hard for each other. You got to play defense, right? And then you don't get a lot of defense now. Everyone shoots threes, even the big guys, even though they can't shoot threes, they still shoot them, right? Not a lot of give and goes, not a lot of teamwork, a lot of one-on-one isolation. That shit gets fucking old, especially if you got a guy like Westbrook that's just doing isolation. Like I can take LeBron doing ISO because he's one of the greatest of all time. But when you get someone like Westbrook that can't really shoot anymore and he's doing ISO, isolation, and then he bricks. I mean, that can get really old really quick. So, how's everyone doing today, man? Today was a long day. You know what I mean? We had a 5-hour stream last night. We hit 500 in donos. I woke up early. We did the NASCAR race, the Wise Power Auto Club 400. That was another about 4 to 5 hours. And then I took like an hour and a half break. And then here I am. I'm grinding it again. And we'll probably stream here for, I don't know, maybe an hour to 2 hours, 2 hours to 4 hours. I don't think we're going to do 5 because I don't know if I really want to stream for 5 hours after I've already streamed for 4 or 5. But, we'll probably do at least another hour and 15 minutes, keep it at 2 hours. Maybe we'll do something like that. I mean, I guess it depends on the conversations. It depends on the donos. It just depends on who's in the room and kind of where the conversations go. But I'm here in the building. I'm hanging out, and that's what we're doing. I drink beer, sip it on Sunday night, and let's hang out. I think a lot of people are tired, and then especially when the weather is shitty. It's kind of rainy and gloomy. You kind of get into that, like, I need to go like snug in the covers in bed. And I was there. Like, trust me, if I didn't push myself, I would have just slept through this whole thing. And I would just been like, fuck it. You guys will see me tomorrow. You guys will see me on Monday at 6 p.m. But I think that when you're a grinder and you're hustling, sometimes you need to show that effort, that you're willing to do anything and everything to be able to make your dreams come true. And, I'm always grinding and I'm always hustling. Oh, nice layup. Wow. Okay, Lakers, I see you. 31-24. Now can you play defense? Lakers fan since 84, baby. Right? But, I mean, you had some of the greatest players to ever play, strap up the shoes, from Magic to Kareem to Worthy to Shaq to Kobe. I mean, you guys have been blessed with them. And then LeBron now, Anthony Davis. We won't bring up Westbrook. Get that board. Foul. Wow. And obviously, if Zion was playing, that would be a little bit more interesting. This motherfucker can't stay healthy, though. Now, 27 points, 7 boards. But give me Ja Morant all day, every day. I mean, is that Mike Tyson in the front row? Look at that, Mike. Mike Tyson. You see him? Mike Tyson in the fucking front row. Shit. I can spot Mike Tyson in a heartbeat, too. I'm like, oh, yeah. Knock you the fuck out. He's got some good fucking seats. No problem. What you watching? Badgers versus Boston College. 2006 NCAA hockey championship game. Is that on TV or is that something you have like on VHS? Or is that like on the Big Ten network? What the fuck are you watching that on? I'm going to see what's on NFL network here too. I got the college football champions, Georgia and Alabama replay. Ooh, that might be interesting. Maybe I'll switch over to that. The Kraken versus the Sharks. I don't know. And then what else do we got here? Nuggets and Blazers. Oh, I could be watching my own team. Maybe I'll tune into that. And what do we got on NFL Network? Anything? MLB baseball, like an old school game. What is it? The Rays versus the Mariners from 2012. And then just some NFL programs. The Super Bowl that wasn't. So no game. Woo! Carmelo Anthony. Okay, here was some energy. Fuck, man. You are the Lakers, right? Melo, he's heating up. What's the score? 34-29. Yeah, definitely really flat. The Lakers don't have a whole lot of energy out there. And obviously with Anthony Davis, he'll bring you that energy. I don't know if it's just because he's not playing, but Iron Mike. Now Melo is heating up. Yeah, $45 away from a hundo. Rebound. Oh, nice board. CJ, 3J. Let's see what CJ can do. Get off him. Nice pass. Money. Ooh. Get the board. All right, here we go. Push it, push it. Alley-oop. Oh. Woo! Carmelo Anthony. All right, here we go. Okay, Lakers. Yep, I agree. I agree. All right, let me check the Blazer game here real quick. I mean, we don't really have anything to play for. Dame is hurt. I mean, gave up CJ McCollum. I mean, Anthony Simons is kind of nice. I was a little surprised that he panned out as quickly as he did. That was a big reason why we tried to give up. Whoa, damn, look at this. Denver Nuggets 85, Blazers 66. Now it's 68. So this is even worse than the Laker game. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's rough for Blazer fans too, man. It's like, you just like blew up the whole team. I mean, I don't know. You couldn't even probably pay me to go to the game. You know what I mean? Because then I got to drive down there. I got to pay for parking. I don't know. It's just, I'm not really an NBA guy anymore. I mean, I even had front row seats courtside offered to me during the NFL season, and I told them no. You know what I mean? I could have went to see the Raptors and the Blazers, but I mean, when I'm grinding on YouTube doing Monday Night Football, I mean, I can't just leave and give that up. So, yeah, I feel bad for Dame too. I mean, it's like we want to be able to bring him some supporting cast and whatnot, but the Blazers are too fucking stupid to make that shit work. You know what I mean? There we go. Air Whitey with a $5. For Whitey doesn't like doing what he's told. Take it. Thank you, man. Air Whitey, his last $5. He was going to get a Subway sandwich, but he said, fuck it, I'll donate here. Appreciate you. Air Whitey. Appreciate you, brother. Air Whitey, bang! $5 on the Cash App. Baby. Let's go. Where does that put us at now? 50? 60? 60 bucks? We got a $50 donation from Eagles John, $5 from Sarah Small, and $5 from Air Whitey. So we're at 60. So 40 more to get to a hundo. Not bad. All right. I can't watch this Blazer game. This is even worse than the Lakers. You know what I mean? Like, I got buddies still that watch WWE and still watch the Blazers, and I don't know how the fuck they do it. I really don't. I mean, you really got to love the Blazers in your heart and love WWE, even if the product is shitty, to keep watching. I don't know, man. I can just think of like a million things I'd rather be doing than watching the Blazers or watching WWE. But I mean, what's Dame? If Dame is playing, then it's like, okay, it gives you a little bit more of a reason. But once they blew up CJ McCollum and Dame, it's like, oh, well, that was the only thing I really like watching is those two get out there. But at least Anthony Simons is doing something. All right, Lakers, let me see what you got. Ooh. Yeah, come on, Carmelo. Well, Carmelo's never really been a good defensive player. I mean, he's just kind of a shooter. Let's be honest. It's not like you're going to be like, oh, we need Carmelo to guard the best player and lock him down. Oh, wide open. Where's the D? Nice board. 34-31 Pelicans. Get the fuck out of here. Rejected. Westbrook being selfish again. Complaining to the ref. Hit me in the head, he said. No one gives a fuck about you. He was fucking complaining to the ref. Ref says, I don't give a fuck about you, brother. Rejected. Yeah, but I mean, he's already built a staple, of here with the community, obviously with Portland, and just like he's very iconic here. It's like when we had Clyde Drexler, when we had Ken Griffey Jr. up in Washington. I mean, certain guys are very iconic to the brand. Nice dunk, even though that was a foul by Westbrook. But I mean, if Dame wants to win, but I don't think Dame wants to win and hop on, do the whole LeBron thing with the Miami Heat. He would rather have someone come to him or try to do like a Giannis where you can win in a small market like the Milwaukee Bucks. It's going to mean more for him to try to win in Portland rather than just leave. Because I think for his pride, he would rather never win a championship and stay in Portland rather than join the Lakers and win one. This is who he is. He's always loyal. So I don't think he really gives a shit about winning. He's already built, his reputation here. He's already been here like 10 fucking years. So. Nice. Yeah, Melo was elite when he was on Syracuse and on the Nuggets. Oh, another turnover by Westbrook. You suck. I should just keep track of how many turnovers Westbrook has and how many missed shots. There we go. CJ. Right. You know what I mean? I can respect that a lot more too, because it's like if I was playing and I was Dame, I wouldn't leave. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's easy to leave. It's like easy to cut corners and just try to join a super team. But obviously, if you join a super team like a lot of these guys on Brooklyn, it didn't really work out for you. So, I mean, if we can somehow, some way, find a player like a Giannis to pair up with Dame, I know we could be competitive, but the Western Conference is tough. I mean, every year they got a lot of good teams. But then this season, it looks like maybe the Eastern Conference has got a little bit more competitive fire with the Bulls and the Heat and the Sixers and the Celtics. And it's kind of like the Warriors, from what I've seen, the Warriors and Suns. But, I mean, a lot can change between now and playoff time. I think it's fake news. I don't think he is asking for $50 million. It's like Greg Jennings, being a liar and just trying to get himself out there for clickbait and just, being a dick. So I think it's all fake news, man. Just like Patrick Mahomes, when we heard that he said, oh, my wife, Brittany, and Jackson Mahomes, you need to stay home. You guys can't come to games. It's all fake fucking news. After the season ends, it's all clickbait. It's all bullshit. Everyone just trying to get ratings. If you end up watching the Pat McAfee show when Aaron is on there, Aaron, I don't think wants that much money. Obviously, they want to be able to franchise tag Devontae Adams, and depending on if they do that or not, that'll determine if Aaron comes back with the Packers or not. Even though it looks like the farewell tour was last year, and even if you have Aaron, you're not going to probably win the Super Bowl, but you're going to be a lot better off than with Jordan fucking Love. I'll tell you that. Jordan Love ain't ready. I don't know about that, my dude. Oregon Duck fans are pretty passionate too. Alabama fans pretty passionate. I mean, if we're talking about college sports. But Oregon Ducks out here, I mean, there's a reason why Autzen is in the top 4. And if you look at the decibel level, the only teams that are ahead of them have 100,000 plus, like Penn State and some of these big ones. You know what I mean? We only have a capacity of about 50. But for every one of us, it's like 2 of you. Maybe not Wisconsin, but, with Penn State and some of those other schools that have like 100,000 capacity in the crowd. We're fucking loud as shit in ours. I'll tell you that. Westbrook, what's new? The motherfucker can't make a shot with his life dependent on it. One TV contract away from reality. I don't know if Rodgers can win a championship. I mean, we were hoping that Rodgers could do it. We were hoping that Drew Brees could do it and Russell Wilson could do it. But I would say probably Russell Wilson's got, Brees is retired, so he has no chance. But, I would probably assume, if Aaron Rodgers goes at Denver, could they win? I guess, but I don't think it would happen. I think you could probably get to the AFC Championship game or, but I don't know if you could get to the Super Bowl. Broncos got a pretty good team. They got some good role players, but it just seems like Aaron's got a lot of bad luck, and he doesn't really play his greatest football when it counts. Jump around, yep. Great song. Great song, baby. Oh, Knicks and Sixers, Blazers and Suns. All right, we're going to definitely lose that one by a fucking 100. That's facts. All right, 3:41 left. Lakers still flat as fuck, but you're down by 5. See if we can get any energy out of Dwight or LeBron, definitely not Westbrook. Westbrook should be benched. I don't even know why the fuck he's out there. Like, no, everyone in the crowd, no. Oh my God, this guy sucks so bad. I don't know what happened. I think he's mentally, it's in his head, but he can't make anything. Look at Harden, 27, 29, 29, 10, and 10. And I think Harden's a lot more likable on Philly rather than on Brooklyn. It's like if you go to Brooklyn, it's like you're hanging out with KD and Kyrie, the flat earther. There's a bunch of crazy fucks over there. And I'm glad that Brooklyn's not fucking winning. You know what I mean? They tried to make this big-ass super team, and I'm glad they fucking failed at that. Fuck them for trying to make a super team, you know? Shows you. Just because you bring the guys together, if it doesn't have, good chemistry, you only got one basketball out there, not two. So I got no love for fucking Brooklyn. I would like to see Phoenix, though. Phoenix Suns, if they ended up winning, if the Warriors won, I wouldn't care. Celtics, Sixers, I wouldn't mind. Bulls, Heat, I wouldn't mind. I just want to see something different, something new. But I think Phoenix with CP3, that would be big. Just because, he's been playing for such a long time and that championship has eluded him in his career. And he gets hurt in the worst fucking possible times ever. But obviously with the rest of the role players they have, with Booker and whatnot, DeAndre Ayton. Suns got a nice team. But I don't know if the Suns are going to be able to beat the Warriors if it goes to like a 7-game series. We'll have to wait and see. They need a little bit more than that. Obviously, with David Bakhtiari out, that was a killer. Just like, with me and Tristan Wirfs and Jensen going against the Rams. If you don't have your offensive line healthy, you're fucked. But yeah, they need wide receivers. They obviously need a better special teams. Their special teams was like the worst in the NFL. And there's another shot by Westbrook missed. This is comical, man. There we go. LeBron takeover. There we go. LeBron with the flush. No. LeBron with the layup. It's like, I don't even know why fucking Westbrook is shooting. Just give it to LeBron every time. Fuck it. If LeBron takes 50 shots, fuck it. At least he's going to make most of them. Nice shot. Yeah, Nebraska. I remember when they were on their heyday in the 90s. LeBron? I don't mind when LeBron misses. Just like when Westbrook, it's just the fans even are like, no. All right, Tony, I see you. Nice shot. 46-37. Pelicans with no Zion. LeBron is like, fuck, I need to get rid of all these guys. These guys all suck. LeBron's like, AD, come out here with a broken leg like Greg Jennings and Madden. Fuck it. Turnover. $46-37 Pelicans. Yeah, right. Which is kind of silly. You know what I mean? It's like when it was NBA All-Star Saturday nights and people wanted to watch a game, I provided a link to a few people so that way they could watch as well. And apparently I'm a criminal, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If you want to be able to, if you're going to hop on and follow me and then all of a sudden you're going to unfollow me for something as silly as that, then that's fine. You know what I mean? If you come back, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. I mean, if you're going to like not follow me and unsub for me for something stupid like that, then that's fine. Silly, man. It's like, let's be honest. Everyone wants to watch sports, and sometimes you don't want to pay big money to be able to watch those sports. It's like, I guarantee, with NFL Sunday Ticket, not everyone has NFL Sunday Ticket, okay? So it is what it is. Joe Fly. So that Niners game was not Rodgers' fault. I mean, you could have put up some more offensive production. I mean, besides that touchdown in the beginning, defense played pretty good, but special teams and run defense. Run defense was the problem against the Niners. Run defense was the problem against Tampa Bay in that championship game and that championship game. And then obviously versus the Niners, it was the special teams, which was absolutely horrendous from Mason Crosby to the block punt for the touchdown. So Hook in the building. What to do? What to do, Hook?
Yeah, she signed a new contract. I think she's doing just fine right now. She's been doing an outstanding
48-37 Pelicans. We're just kicking it, man. I can't wait for Dynamite. I can't wait for Rampage. And like I said, it's going to be a busy week. I'm going to be trying to stream almost every day. And then we got no. Another turnover. God, he's horrible. Westbrook is fucking horrible. Woo! What a flush. The Lakers are not winning this game. 51-37. I mean, you could have 3 LeBrons out there and you're not winning this game. This is sad. Now I can see why the Lakers don't watch. I mean, I can see why the Blazers fans are, kind of giving up, but god damn. The team is just absolutely horrendous. A bank. He didn't call that. LeBron is just like, fuck, get me out of here. Because I'll go wherever Bronny gets drafted. Get me the fuck out of here. Fuck. Hook, you the man, bro. You got a lot of talent. You're very entertaining in the ring, man. Very, very entertaining in the ring. Some people don't like you. I like the look, man. Got kind of like that boxer / another, Jesus Christ, Westbrook shot. 51-40. How many bricks does Westbrook have? I think that's what we need to look up. Oh, yeah. Your submission game and your suplex game is on point. Yeah, but the pay-per-view fucking is going to be lit. I mean, hopefully I have energy because I'm going to be doing the NASCAR stream for like 4 or 5 hours. And then right after it's done, I'm going to be going right into the AEW. So, I mean, when you end up doing 8 or 9 hours in a day, people don't realize how much that takes out of you. But if anyone can do it, it's me. If anyone can push, it's me. So, yeah, Hook is the man. All right, I'm going to look up this garbage stats. Let's take a look. I don't even want to look it up because I think it's just going to be laughable. But it's like I don't even need to look up how many points he has. I want to look how many bricks he fucking has. Ali Marpet retired today. Fuck my life. My Buccaneers are just going down the fucking shitter. But at least we ended up getting the Super Bowl before Brady left. So I got to be happy about that. I knew it wasn't going to last forever. How the hell are you at home with Mike Tyson in the front row and you're down by 11 with no Zion and the Pelicans? Jesus Christ. Madden. Jesus Christ. 3 for 9. Ugly. LeBron's got 13, and then the rest of the team's got 3, 2, 8, 0, 7, 2, 0, 5. It's disgusting, dude. And then Ingram's got double digits with 11, but at least that's a little bit more well-rounded. 11, 6, 6, 5, 7, 6, 3, 5, 2. Shit. And the Blazers aren't even worse. Let me look and see what the Bucks. Hopefully, Anthony Simons is at least doing something. Nuggets are just beating our ass. Let's see what we got here. What are you doing, Blazers? Anything? Simons has got 16. So, I mean, you already know he's like the best player on the team besides Dame. So that's why they gave up CJ. Simons is fun to watch. But, I mean, goddamn, one player out of fucking the whole roster. I mean, Nurkic obviously is injured. Dame's injured. Fuck my life. Yeah? Man, I can't wait for the pay-per-view, bro. Pay-per-view is going to be lit. Shit, he might be playing worse. I mean, I think I would rather have Ben Simmons than Westbrook because at least Ben Simmons plays defense and rebounds. He can't make a free throw. He can't shoot. But that's good because we don't want Simmons to shoot because he can't. You can't make threes. You can't shoot. At least he can get rebounds and play defense. Westbrook can't do that. So, I mean, he was just a couple years away from a triple-double machine, but I don't know what the fuck happened to him. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's all in his head, but I don't know if he's got the Carson Wentz syndrome or what, but God. Wow, Jokic. Jesus Christ. Full court pass, 101-74. The Joker is like, fuck the Blazers. We're beating their ass. Oh, shit. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, Ben Simmons is good at a few things, but I think if someone as high profile as him, you just expected him to be able to learn how to shoot free throws, shoot jumpers, maybe have a little bit of a 3-point game, and then just being a guy that can only rebound, only defend. It's just like it leaves a lot to the imagination, like what he could have been, but I guess you could say that for a lot of guys. I appreciate that, man. I'm always grinding. I'm always hustling. And like I said, sometimes just kicking it and hanging out. We can have good streams and talk about shit like when we talked about Peyton Manning and his big ass 8-head. We talked about that last night. I mean, look at that, dude. That forehead is the biggest fucking forehead on planet Earth. He is not human. But maybe that's why he's so good at audibles and he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And we showed a picture of him, what he looked like in college. Let me bring it up and I'll show you. One sec. We're at halftime. So nothing. I mean, unless you guys want to talk about how many bricks we're going to see with Wes Brick. All right, hold on. They even have like Facebook pages dedicated to his forehead. That's facts. Can I find it? All right, let's see if I can find the image. If I can find a bigger image. All right, here we go. Let's look at Peyton Manning's big ass forehead, his 8-head. All right, let's take a look at Peyton Manning here. All right, my God. All right, so look at this real quick. So look at 95. 95, Peyton Manning has a normal forehead. Perfect, normal, right? Hairline, normal, stud, Tennessee, first pick, obviously going to the Colts. What the fuck happened 20 years later? That bitch went from a 4-head to a 6-head, 7-head, 8-head, and then look at 2035. Then it's already over. Yeah, we already know he's an alien, but my God. The growth of the forehead, how does that happen? How does that happen? He is not real. He is an alien. That's facts. Fuck. Shit. Tom Brady in hockey or golf? I would rather see him doing announcing on TV. Maybe not doing play-by-play or color, but just being in the studios on Fox or CBS. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody questions that he's a very good, versatile defender, but I think a lot of us just hope, or we're hoping that he would be better on offense. So, Mojo Rawley. I know. Somebody needs to line that up for me.
Completely game-changing. With Canva, you can. Start designing for free at canva.com.
8:13. Hey, that's what it's about, though. That's what I'm saying, man. You got a big-ass forehead, 6-head, 7-head, 8-head. I mean, I always loved Peyton Manning and Joe Montana. I mean, I'm a Bucs fan, but I've been a Bucs fan since 95. So I'm a little bit more, my loyalty is more towards Mike Allstott. Rondé Barber, John Lynch, Derek Brooks, my favorite, Warren Sapp, Simeon Rice, not necessarily a lot of the guys that are on the team now, but I do love Devin White. He's my favorite current player. I like Levante David. I like Tristan Wirfs, Antoine Winfield Jr., but I'm a defensive guy and I'm an offensive line guy. But I'll tell you what, Super Bowl 37's team would have beat fucking Tom Brady's ass if they would have played each other. That defense that I had back in the day was one of the top 3 defenses of all time. All right, 85 Bears, 2,000 Ravens, 2,002 Bucks. That's facts. There we go. Mr. Williams, appreciate you. $22 on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. We were a little bit at a standstill right there. And your boy's hustling and grinding. Thank you so much, man. Always supporting the cause. It'll definitely go for some like groceries and other things. Oh, bang! The only guy that does double donos on the channel. All right, boom. All right, look at that. Boom. Boom, like that. Boom. $20 on the YouTube super chat. 22, okay, on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. $42. Thank you, brother. What does that put us at now? Over 100? We were at 60, right? So now we're at 102. Nice. So even if we don't get any more for the rest of the day, I mean, I don't know how much longer I'll stream. Probably stream for another 45 minutes, but at least we hit a hundo. So that's good. You know what I mean? 102. Thank you, Mr. Williams. You're a stud. I appreciate you very much, man. Like I said, whenever it gets to a point where it's a little bit dead, you know, you can always count on someone to step up and make a big contribution to the channel. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, some people, they're like, oh, I can't do it, or I don't want to do it. But I mean, look at the goats that support me. I don't have any other income coming in. I'm hustling and I'm grinding. I mean, we hit 1,052. I mean, you know what I mean? Think about that for a second. With less than 20 people in the room on a Thursday night, we hit 1,052. You know, we had 500 last night. We had what, 219 earlier? And then now we're obviously over a hundo. So, I mean, if you show love to me, I show it back. And some of the goats obviously will get gifts from me, and I appreciate you guys, man. Very, very much. Yeah, you should have kept that $5 though, brother. Air Pekka, you should have said, I mean, what are you going to eat now? Do you have food at least? It's like, I almost want to send it back to you so you can get a Subway or something. Hopefully you have some food that you can eat. But I appreciate you, man. Shows a lot of support. And you know, anyone that opens up to me on Instagram or Twitter or ends up, you know, sending me some, you know, personal DM, you know, I appreciate you, man. It takes a lot of guts and courage to open up to somebody, and we're family here. So appreciate you. Let's see here. Do I watch Bellator or UFC? Not too much Bellator, but I do watch UFC when it's on. 231, not 219. We needed 19 more to get to 250. So 231, not bad. So 1,050, 220, 500, 231, and now we're at 102. Fantastic. You know what I mean? And like I said, I got a lot of fucking bills, man. You know, it's like I got rent, I got fucking PGE, fucking Ziply, groceries. I mean, my girl works obviously full-time as well, but it seems like I'm kind of covering the load. She makes pretty good money as well, but obviously I got to go and buy shit for Paisley, dog bones, treats. You know, I just got to hustle. You just got to keep hustling and grinding, baby. Yeah, I guess it just kind of depends. It just depends on what we're doing. And obviously, if I stop streaming, I'm still going to be reading. I mean, my girlfriend's still not back from drinking pretty much all day long, which makes me a little concerned. I don't know if she took a nap and is trying to sober up and drink water. I don't want her driving home fucking fucked up. So hopefully, I mean, she has to work tomorrow, but she don't have to work until 7 a.m. So, but hopefully she comes home okay. So I always worry between like people that are my friend that if they go drinking, it's like, I hope you get home. And, you know, I know they took a lift to go to the event, so that's good. You got food at home? Okay, good. Yeah. It's just crazy, man. Some guys just cap out in college, and some guys, you know, they take their game to the next level. I mean, it's mental. I know Ben Simmons obviously had, you know, some mental issues. And if you have depression or anxiety, I mean, shit, I have depression and anxiety. But since I got my puppy, Paisley, things have gotten much, much better, you know, with my mental health. I mean, when you get something like this and you're taking care of this, I mean, how can I be angry or depressed? You know, it's like, dude, I'm going to be good. You know what I mean? And obviously, since I don't work another job, I think that's another big part of me, you know, feeling much better. You know what I mean? Because the thing is like when I was working, I was doing a job that I had to wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I had to do physical labor for fucking 8 or 9 hours, and then get like an hour break, and then I'm hopping online, and I would still bring the fire and bring the energy, but goddamn, it was tough. And sometimes I like to drink, sometimes I like to party, and it's like, you know, I don't want to quit jobs or get fired, but you know, if you have depression or anxiety or other things like that come up, I mean, shit happens. So it's just kind of nice now that I'm all in. I don't have to work any other job. I feel that fans, we have enough goats that take care of me, even though we usually have less than 20 people in the room, but it still shows you it's more about quality than quantity. There can be other channels, other streamers that have 200, 2,000, 20,000 in the room, but I can make just as much money as them and donos than them with less than 20 people. So it shows you, I mean, person for person, we get way more donos here, a higher amount than anyone else. So that makes me feel good for all the hard work and energy and effort that I put in. I mean, we hit $1,000 in donos. That's crazy with less than 20 people in the room. At that time when we hit that, we had about 15 in the room. Just fucking blows my mind, man, to feel that loved like this. You know, I'm just like looking at the donos and looking at the fans in the room. You know what I mean? Look at John C. Riley. Just God, you have a voice like an angel. If you ain't first, you're last. Oh, baby. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth, baby. Money, 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 money. Everyone's got a price. Got me like Scrooge McDuck in this bitch. 51-40, start of the third quarter, baby. Let's go. Scrooge McDuck in the fucking building. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, animals definitely help with the mental health. I mean, Paisley has really saved me. You know what I mean? I never was suicidal. I never was like that deep into it. I know people that are. I've lost a couple friends to that actually within the last 5 years, which fucking sucks. But like I said, I try to surround myself around good people. Obviously, there's a lot of people hating on me, hoping that I fail. But you already know with my work ethic and the fans and everything that I bring, that's not happening. You know, I've already been doing this fucking shit for 10 years. I'm not quitting anytime fucking soon. So it just feels good for all the hard work to finally pay off. So Richard Jefferson looks like he's on drugs. Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes in the building. Yeah, Joe Burrow is a beast. Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes. I saw you restructured Michael Thomas, Ramchek, and a few others. Good for you, man. Your Saints look like you're poised to do something big. Now you just got to decide if you want to draft Malik, possibly have Taysom Hill, or if you're bringing back Jameis. I'm interested to see what you guys do. And also I want to see what happens to AK-41. What's going to happen there? Not really any new updates that I've heard. But I hope you're doing good, Gerald. Good to see you in the building, my brother. All right, 51-40. We've had a couple wild days. We hit $1,000.52, $1,052.20 on Thursday, 500 last night, 231 when I did the NASCAR race earlier, and then we're at 102 right now. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth, baby. Nice jumper. Nice jumper. Fuck, I've been drinking a lot of goddamn beer. I need to do more walking, though. But I'm eating good. I mean, some of the food is... I mean, I don't like to eat burgers and tacos and pizza. It's just not good for you. But goddamn, it tastes good. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll make something. You know, I like making spaghetti. I think that's like my favorite thing to make from scratch. I love just being able to get all the ingredients. And obviously, if you make something with love and you take the time, it tastes so much better. But, you know, I can always do the tacos thing or burritos, but I think spaghetti is my... Speaking of spaghetti, I think that's what I'm going to make tomorrow. I've been craving it. I had spaghetti and meatballs from an Italian restaurant earlier in the week. I don't know how many days ago it was, but it was fucking fantastic. But I think spaghetti is going to be on the menu tomorrow night. I think I'm going to go to the store and grab all the ingredients to make it. And it's nice, too, because it's always like... leftovers, you know, as long as you're not eating too much. The shitty thing is when you put it, when you put it inside the containers, it always has that damn orange film inside, and you can never scrub that shit out. Have you noticed that? It's like at some point you're just like, fuck this thing. You just have to throw it out because the orange just stays in those containers, those plastic containers, like the to-go ones. So you put spaghetti in that bitch, and that shit is done. You can put soap in there. You can be scrubbing that fucker for a day or two, and it's just fucking stained like a motherfucker, ain't it? Bang! Yeah, it's easy, man. It's easy. You want to send me, like I said, you can go on like Amazon, and like I said, depending on the size that you got to get one that's big enough, obviously, to cover the walls. They also have ones that are like projector style that you roll down, and you got to make sure it covers, depending on the computer, how far away, how close, and then you just need to get lighting. And so as long as you get lighting, proper lighting, like I have like an umbrella light over here, and then I got two other lights down below. And so you can look on there for like Amazon, streaming lighting, and you can usually get a package of a couple things that come with lighting. And as long as the lighting is good enough, then you should be able to use a certain streaming software, you know what I mean? And you should be able to do that. So but I can kind of walk you through it if you need help. I got you, my dude. Oh, he quit. Yeah, I mean, I've told this story a billion times. But yeah, he quit. He badmouthed me. I brought him on the channel, and he after the Niners and the Chiefs Super Bowl, he didn't show up for 7 months. And then decided to come back during football season, stayed for a couple months, and then left again. And I had my other buddy hop on for NFC Championship game and Super Bowl, and he got jealous and made a Facebook post saying, like, watch at your own risk. And the only reason people watch the NWSF is because of him. And there's a bunch of bullshit. And he fucking unfollowed me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, which I could have fired him, but I never did. He quit, so that probably works out better. And then he did his own channel. And obviously he's not really committed to that either. And he was lying to people on his channel saying that we're still boys, and the only reason that we're not recording together is because he moved away, and then supposedly he's not even with the girl anymore that he moved away with, because he used to live 10 minutes from my house, and now he lives like an hour, but I think he's hopping on couches now. And now he's probably seeing me fucking grind and getting $1,000 donations and probably thinking, man, I fucked up. But we're never going to record ever again together. We're not friends. We had a good run doing reaction videos, but it never was my boy. It was more of a business relationship, just someone I worked with, someone that we shared the love for sports. But, you can obviously see true colors come out with people. So 107. Let's get to 150, baby. But I think I'm better off doing the channel on my own anyways, because, I need someone to match my work ethic. I can't be doing, NFL games and people leaving at halftime. It just doesn't work good like that. There's no other duos or trios on YouTube that just be like, you know what? I'm going to leave at halftime. You know what I mean? And then you want me to give you donations after you leave? Fuck no. I'm doing all the goddamn work. I'm the one talking. I'm the one doing the thumbnail. I'm the one that's fucking the host. You know what I mean? It's like if someone else just gets high, before the stream and at halftime, you're not really contributing, the same amount of effort than I am. So, but like I said, we had a good run, and I want to say best of luck to him, but I don't even want to say that, man. If you're going to badmouth me and, lie to your, potential fans just to get some extra subs and views, to say that we're still cool if they're on the fence of subbing, shame on you, bro. Be better, dude. Are you so desperate for views and subs that you got to lie to those potential fans that like me and like you, and then just to put them over the fence, you got to lie to them? Fucking sad as shit, dude. Oh, nice defense. That's a foul. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, you can always look it up on Google too. You can find anything on YouTube or Google, and depending on what kind of software you're trying to use, you can use OBS Studio, OBS Streamlabs. I obviously am using StreamYard here, and it's pretty easy. You just have to have a green screen big enough, and you got to have proper lighting. So that's okay, man. I'm better off, dude. I'm better off, grinding it out myself. We tried to be able to make it work. But shit, if you couldn't even put in the effort when you live 10 minutes away, obviously I knew once he moved an hour away that he wasn't going to put the effort out to be able to drive an hour and drive an hour back. So, and I even let the equipment stay at his house after I stole my Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card. That's worth like $30,000 now. I sold that for the computer, the microphones, the equipment, the speakers, and I sold it about 4 or 5 years ago when it was $6,000, and now it's worth like $20,000 to $30,000. And I never would have sold that PSA 9 Jordan rookie unless I had to for my dreams, right? And I even let the equipment stay at his house because I knew he wouldn't show up to me. You know what I mean? And then to badmouth me and say all this bullshit. And then I decided to move the shit to my house after him and his girlfriend fought and ruined some of my lighting and fucked my mouse up. And I was like, dude, the equipment is never staying at your house ever again. You're disrespecting my fucking shit. You're disrespecting my Michael Jordan rookie card. So I started doing live streams, and obviously we weren't making any money back then. We were getting a bunch of subs and views, but YouTube was just eating off of us. So it's like you can get a 20,000 views, 100,000 views, but we were getting literally like no money. Like, the ad revenue is nothing. People think that you get a shitload of money from ad revenue. You get dog shit. Unless you're getting like 100,000 or 1 million views on a video, then you're going to be making some money. But if you're not getting those big views every fucking video, then you're not getting a whole lot. And that's facts. It usually was like less than $100 a month. You know what I mean? Even with all those views, they were just eating off of us. So I was like, fuck this. I need to do live streams so I can vibe with the fans. That way I can at least get donations, and we can throw the Cash App out there and the YouTube super chat. And then Then they stop supporting us, YouTube, and whatever. You know what I mean? I'll still find a way to be able to make a living and keep grinding it out. So, Holly in the building. What to do? How are you? Are you enjoying your jacket? Cyberpunk 53 got his, and yeah, he's wearing it. He said everything was good. He actually fell asleep when it came through FedEx, and I was worried that it got stolen. But he worked a really long week, and he just kind of slept in and showed up Saturday. And then I messaged him, and I was like, bro, your jacket came. Did you get it? And he's like, shit. So I don't know if he had like a mailbox for it. I think he did. And then he ended up getting it. He wore it. Says fits perfect. So we got everybody taken care of so far with the jackets, the starter jackets, some of the gifts of the give backs to all the fans that have taken care of your boys. So I appreciate that. And then Sarah got her merch. So it seems like everyone's done. So now it's the next wave of like Xavier Williams, Shepard Williams, Odin's son. Those are kind of the next wave of gift people that I need to take care of. So yeah, I'm glad that Cyberpunk got it too. Today's been a long day. I streamed for 5 hours last night. Thanks to you, we hit 500. Thank you so much, for your generosity and your effort. And then today I ended up streaming for another 4 to 5 hours from like 12 to about 4:30 with the NASCAR race. Took like an hour break, 2-hour break. And here I am again, hour and 31 minutes in, and I'm hustling, I'm grinding like I am. And hey, you got to be able to grind it out when you have dreams, right? Yeah, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's one thing to have chemistry when you're doing like an upload, right? But like if you're calling a game and if someone's high and they're interrupting you and you're trying to like call the game, I mean, you have to be able to know your role. But obviously leaving at halftime is not cool, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any other duo that, would leave at halftime or just dip, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I think we're much better off now, so. You wore your jacket today. Of course, we're going to get 60, 70 degree weather. It's going to be rainy as shit here. I need to go take Paisley for walks this week, and I got to time it because it's supposed to rain for the next 4 days. But I'm gonna exercise. I have to get out there and smell that fresh air. And for my mental health, it's always good to get out there and smell the air. And as long as I'm not getting rained on too bad, it doesn't matter. But I need to give Paisley a bath probably tomorrow too. She's starting to get not stinky, but it's that time. We try to give her a bath like once a week and a half. I mean, it just depends on how she smells. But I still like her dog smell. She doesn't have that puppy smell anymore, but it's close. Swin Cash, okay. What are we sitting at? 107? Nice. What if you be heckled? Well, shit, if Bears fans know what's up, they'll be like, damn, nice jacket. I mean, shit, they, you know what I mean? Like, what are the Bears going to win? I mean, the best thing that the Bears got going for them is Justin Fields. You know what I mean? Besides what? Eberflus. But, I mean, that Chiefs jacket's nice. I'll tell you that. I always go to that Homage website and I'll take a look at some of those other starter jackets. And still the Chiefs to me is like one of the top 3 jackets out of all of them. And who knows? Maybe another gift will be coming your way. Maybe the other Chiefs jacket. It's like almost the same type of jacket, except it just says Chiefs in the front, nothing on the back. But I think you got the nicer one. I mean, I'm always going to try to get the nicer one for the fans. So, all right. Good night, Gerald. They got a Chiefs bar in Chicago. I've had there's Chiefs bars fucking everywhere. 67-50. Lakers fans are in depression mode. Westbrook actually doing something right for a change. An and one. Bears fans are dicks. Is that what they are? Well, shit, when you lose over and over and over and over again, I imagine, it probably is tough to be a fan, right? How was your day today, Holly? What'd you end up doing today? You just doing errands? What'd you end up doing today? I imagine you probably just taking it easy, hanging out with the cat, running some errands, doing some laundry, getting yourself ready for the upcoming week. Yeah, me too. I think it's much better. I mean, you want to have something on the front and the back. You know what I mean? Not just the front. I mean, the other one is not bad. You know what I mean? But I think that the one that you have, the one we got for you and Cyberpunk 53, way more stylish. Way more swaggy, and this looks much better to me. Yeah, I'll have to look to see. I'll probably get something for Odin's son, horror related, because I mean I can always get him something Notre Dame or New Jersey Devils or Chiefs, but I think he loves horror so much that would like, kind of tug at the heartstrings a little bit more if I did something like crazy, like find him some kind of crazy mask or something really cool horror related. So I'm gonna probably try to do that. For Mr. Williams, I know he's a Rams fan, so maybe I could try to find something for him, or maybe I can get him some kind of gift certificate to go get some food or something of that nature. And then Shepard Williams, I got to find something for him too. And obviously he's a Georgia Bulldog fan, a Falcon fan, and a Braves fan. So that gives me a lot of options when you know a lot about your fans and who they root for. So I'm always going to be on the lookout for that cool item or cool items. 69-53. This is sad, man. I mean, I know my Blazers are fucking horrible, but CJ, 3J. CJ just trying to end the game already. 72-53. No wonder Laker fans don't want to watch their fucking team play. I mean, it's one thing if Anthony Davis is out there and you're losing, and it's depressing. But, I mean, just like my Blazers, I mean, it's hard to watch when the team is this bad. But on your guys' case, you guys got players. I don't. Dame's not playing. It's not like we have good players. We have Dame, Nurkic, and we got Anthony Simons. You guys got fucking LeBron James, for Christ's sake, and you got fucking Westbrook out there. No Anthony Davis, but it shows you one player isn't enough. Even with LeBron out there, he can't score 70 a game. It's just not possible. Turnover again. Man. Yes, did you see that? That's not even his. I thought that was his. Maybe that's like let's like a low-key sign of like, Orion, buy that for me. Maybe that's what that was. But I was like, wow, is that yours? But yeah, I'm on the picture right now. That is killer. Chiefs with the horror, with the Kansas City pillows, and it's kind of like blood themed, and it's got like all the evil It and Freddy Krueger and Jason. I don't know. That thing is cool. I mean, I'm not really a big horror guy. My girlfriend is more into horror, and some of my other friends, but that's probably one of the coolest bedspread horror / NFL things I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know where the hell he found that, but obviously if you're a horror guy, you're like, okay, let me look to see if you can, I don't know if that's official team merch or if that's like some, special thing that they had to do with the horror and the Chiefs, but yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. He wants a Kyle Pitts jersey for Shep. Okay. I got to be able to figure out what size. We can low key like sneak around the subject a little bit. I know he's a Braves guy, so I could always get him like a Freddie Freeman jersey. Kyle Pitts jersey would be very cool. And I would try to get him a sewn one rather than a screen print just to show the love. I mean, the sewn one's like 100, 120. Screen print's like 150. It's like it costs a little bit more, but you feel so much cooler when you wear a sewn jersey. That's facts. Like I always try to end up spending a little bit more for those sewn jerseys. And in the long run, they're much, much better. So on your trip, where are you going? I know you've already mentioned that before, but are you going to Chicago? Is that the trip that you're talking about? I'm an idiot right now. I've been streaming for fucking way too much in the last couple of days, but you mentioned Chicago, so I assume, that's where I'm going. But yeah, hopefully you have a great time. But I got a lot of shows to catch up on too. I got a chance to watch Goldberg's. I got a chance to kind of go through some of the shows this morning. I stayed up late last night, even though we streamed for like 5 hours. Of course, I stayed up to like 2 a.m. And then what do I got? I got Wicked Tuna. I got Simpsons. I got Law and Order Organized Crime. And I got Snowpiercer. So I still need to catch up a little bit. But my DVR is 97% full. That's probably not good, right? I probably got to delete some of this shit. It's like, what do I delete though? I got like 5 NFL games on here. I don't really want to delete this. Maybe I need to go in here and delete some of these movies. All right, I can delete the Super Bowl. I don't need to see that again. I've already watched that like 4 times. Oh man. And every time I click on the Super Bowl, the TV freezes. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this thing. Super bad. Yeah, I can't delete that. All right, get me out of the screen. There we go. Oh, nice. That sounds exciting. Exciting. And Chicago's got great food, so yeah. Just make sure you wear some some stretch sweats. You know what I mean? After eating the pizza, the deep dish, and whatever you're going to eat out there. I'll tell you what, though, in Chicago, it's really easy to gain weight out there with the food that they got. Let me tell you. I mean, I remember when I was out there, I mean, the wings, Tommy like wingy. God, it was crazy. You can gain a lot of weight. Tommy like wingy. Oh, man. But good luck with that. Hopefully everything works out for you. John C. Riley in the building. Okay. He's probably Mike Tyson's in the building. John C. Riley's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Nice. That's great to hear. I mean, especially, if you've been single for a while and, it's nice to be able to meet someone new, and that's awesome. I have what the doctors like to call a little bit of a weight problem. I think everyone kind of fluctuates in weight. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have famous movie lines and TV lines that we memorize. And, I can pretty much call Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, Dumb and Dumber, Talladega Nights, Step Bros, Step Brothers. I mean, there's so many movies that I can, go word for word. Tommy Boy, Black Sheep. But, I mean, you got to exercise. You got to get out there. No matter how shitty you feel, you got to get that fresh air and start walking a little bit. I mean, it really does help. 25-point game. God, I think everyone in the Lakers is going to leave. Like, are they even here still? Ingram. Woo! Ingram with the flush. This is embarrassing if you're a Laker fan right now. And it's one thing to lose, but when you're not playing defense, that's what makes it where the Laker fans get pissed. At least that's how I am. You're turning the football over. You're playing like shit. You're not playing together, and you're not playing defense. I mean, that's why everyone's on their phone in the fucking crowd. And then you get a former Laker like Ingram. Bang. It's like, dude, you can't even guard me, bro. Sad. Mr. Williams. Oh, man, this is tough. It's like, do I switch over to something else? Like, what? I college football, national championship, Georgia, Alabama. I can watch hockey. Do I dare to switch and go to hockey? Fuck. Is that what I'm doing? And then what else do I got? Seabiscuit, MLB baseball, the Super Bowl. I mean, they just got some random programs on NFL Network. Well, fucking A. I guess I'm stuck watching this until I watch The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers and Family Guy. I got some other shows to watch. But Paisley was definitely a good dog. Obviously I was streaming for a long time. She came on the screen a few times. She misses me. It's like I know if my girlfriend and her daughter isn't here, then it's like I don't like to not give her attention. And it's like if I give her attention 23 out of 24 hours in a day, it's still not enough. I mean, look at that face. I mean, just such a beautiful dog. Love her so much. That's facts. 82-55. God, it's like I'm watching the Blazers. Jesus. Stream was good. We made more donos. We had less views, so we didn't hit like the 2,000, 2,500, 2,600 views as the Daytona 500 from the week before. We hit somewhere between, I think, 600 or 700. It wasn't as big as a race. It's the Auto Club 400, not Daytona, which is kind of like the Super Bowl. But we did get more donations though, which was good. So we ended up beating the donations by maybe $50. So we hit like 172 roughly, something like that for Daytona 500. And then we hit 231. So that's a pretty good increase. Pretty good increase. So we hit 690 on the stream, which isn't too bad. So it looks like if people keep, tapping into it, we'll probably be at 700, but more donos. So it was fun. It's a grind because I think a lot of people don't realize NASCAR takes forever to go. I mean, it's not like football is like 3.5 hours. NASCAR is almost 5. That's like a lot of dedication that I have to put in. You know what I mean? Where you're doing like a 4.5 or 5 hour stream. That's a lot of fucking effort, but I'm trying to, fill content on the channel. And obviously I can drink beer. We can live stream and just chop it up, and I'll keep doing that. But MLB will be hopefully starting up pretty soon. But yeah, it was a successful stream. Chief Gone Chief in the building. What to do? Greetings. Yeah. Lots of effort, and then I tried to take a nap with Paisley and we were snug in and then all of a sudden I woke up and I looked at the time and I was like, it was 6:30. I was like, you know what? I need to push. You know what I mean? Other people are lazy. I'm not. I've already did 5 hours a day. I could have called it quits, but I like doing these kind of chop it up and just, nothing, is really that important on TV. It's just kind of like we're hanging out. People are on their phones. We're just kind of chilling and relaxing, getting ready for the, school or the work week. But in the meantime, we can at least relax and hang out with each other. And anyone that wants to post in the Discord, they can. And if we want to just talk about life or something a little bit more light than the whole Russia-Ukraine shit that's going on. So, and that's what I try to provide. Just somewhere fun to be able to, hang out. Yes, they're going to have a season, but it looks like it'll be a shortened season, but they haven't come to an agreement yet. They're bitching like the Players Association and, just the money and the contracts and all the bullshit. Seems like it happens like every year. So I don't know when it's going to end. It doesn't look like they're going to come to an agreement anytime soon, but you would think, because obviously this is going to be time where it's like spring training. It's like not the regular season, so it doesn't really matter. But if it keeps going on for a couple more months, instead of having 162 games, we might have like 100. So it just depends on when they can get the shit settled. I know my dad is really looking forward to watching Dodger baseball, so he's missing it. And I know that he was kind of sad with everything that's going on with the Ukraine and Russia and everything. And my dad was a teacher for 30, 40 years. So he's always reading and he's always in tune with what's going on in the news. So nice shot. God damn. 87-59 Pelicans, and the Lakers are at home. Mike Tyson's in the building. John C. Riley's in the building, and all of them are about to leave. Fuck. Rough. And it's not like my Blazers are any better. They fucking suck too. No, we got nothing. We got nothing on the Venmo or on the Cash App at the moment, but we're still we're over 100 though. So cancel MLB TV. I got it. I'm not going to cancel it. I got to keep it, man, just in case. Renewals tomorrow. Well, it's part of my cable package. I don't have extra innings, but I have the MLB Network. I don't know if that's what you're calling about or talking about. It's part of my package, so it's not like I pay. It's like it comes with NBA TV, MLB Network, and NFL Network. I got to have those. So my Bucks are ass. Well, they're a lot better than the Lakers and Blazers. But I still got a lot of shit I need to go through my DVR and delete some shit. 97% full. That's not good. That is not good. All right, I got to go through here. So many fucking movies. God damn, there's so many movies on here. I got like 80 movies like on the DVR. This is crazy. What About Bob, Grandma's Boy, Constantine, Across the Universe, Alita, Battle Angel, The Crow, Annihilation, Almost Heroes, Valerian in the City of 1,000 something, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Hocus Pocus, A Cure for Wellness, Beetlejuice, A Quiet Place, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Reservoir Dogs, The Banger Sisters, Road Trip, Fallen, That's My Boy, Princess Bride, Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Life of Brian, 13 Ghosts, House of 1,000 Corpses, Good Boys, Taken, Blade, Training Day, Horrible Bosses, The Fugitive, and that's only like halfway. I probably should delete some of that shit, right? Oh, baby. Oh, man. I gotta delete some of this. Delete. I'm like Matt Hardy here. Delete. I gotta delete all this shit. Got way too many movies on here. So many movies. A wide variety, too. I feel like I'm a pretty, I don't want to say unusual, but I like a lot of variety. I don't like one genre specifically. I like to be able to kind of mix it up depending on how I'm feeling throughout the week. Super Troopers, Training Day, Eraser, The Matrix, Signs, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Superbad. God, I got a lot. This is nuts. Delete. But I can't delete too many of these, though. All right, don't mind me. I'm deleting shit on my DVR. Dude, Super Troopers. Fuck, I haven't watched that in a while. All right, now I'm to 85%. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's just on the DVR. That's just like saved on there. Usually it'll be me and my girlfriend. We just get, we'll see what's on, and then boom, we'll record it. And some of the movies we've already watched multiple times, but it's so good. Like Grandma's Boy's not getting deleted. Grandma's Boy's staying on there forever. Good Boys, super bad, never getting deleted. That's always going to stay on there. But then some of the other ones I can kind of delete. $89.60, $89.61 Pelicans. Oh, really? You got a notification? Fuck, let's get this shit going, man. It just sucks, dude. I mean, baseball isn't for everyone, but at least it gives me more content to do. And I can't watch every MLB team, but since my dad is in love with the Dodgers and been watching them since the 50s, it's easy for me to watch the Dodgers because I know pretty much everything about them. So that's facts. Nice layup. Bad defense. No defense. Damn, Jameson, how do you do this, dude? How do you watch the Lakers? No, seriously. I know you've been a fan, for teams just as long as I have. I mean, we're 80s babies, right? But God, this has got to be like one of the worst teams defensively ever. I mean, I remember the Lakers from many, 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 many years. And even when they have bad teams, I've seen more defensive effort. This is just sad. The girl is just staring at Westbrook. She's like, oh, man, I don't even want to go on a date with you. You brick too much. What are we sitting at? 107? We got, 8 minutes for 2 hours. So I don't really know how long I'll go. You know what I mean? It's been a long day already. So I might end the stream in the 8 minutes. I mean, it just kind of depends on, what's going on. And I mean, it might be just time for me to spend a little bit more time with Paisley and just kind of relax, take a shower. I mean, it's like I already grinded for 5 hours earlier today, but I did want to push myself to try to do at least 2 hours a day. The most I was going to do probably is 3, but it kind of just depends on, obviously who's in the room, where we're sitting at on donos, the conversation in the chat and whatnot. 93-63, the Pelicans are up by 30. My Lord. Unless I end up deciding to do the rest of this game. But, I mean, this game is already over. I mean, the Lakers are down by 30. Jeez. And I thought my Blazers were bad. Man, I'm sorry, Laker fans. Jameson Meza, Mr. Williams. I mean, this ain't no fucking Rams football. I'll tell you that. As well as the Titans football. All right, LeBron. LeBron's like, shit, can I get a foul call? It's like, bro, you're down by 30. You're not going to get no calls, dude. He's like, fuck. He's like, you hit my lip. You hit my lip, bitches. Dude, they're playing defense worse than the All-Star game. It's like, dude, no one even cares. They're just like, meh, whatever. I mean, the only thing that the Lakers have going for them that looks good is LeBron's beard. That's sad. My Lord. Now we have to start talking about Peyton Manning's 8-head again. Another no defense. Oh, man. Pelicans are just, and there's no Zion even out there either. It's like just crazy. You're down by 30. God, I feel bad for Laker season ticket holders. They're booing and shit. They're like, fuck this. Oh, my God, again. Boo Birds are out. No, good defense by LeBron, at least with the block. Down by 30, 95-65. At least LeBron is still trying. CJ chirping at him a little bit. This is what it's about right here. I mean, obviously the Laker game isn't interesting, but this is. The Laker game isn't interesting, but this is. Look at that. I'm still not over this, dude. I'm still not over this. Normal forehead in 1995, and then that bitch grew like 6 inches. 2015, what happened? Is that the same guy? I look at 2035. It's already game over. My Lord. Fuck. Peyton. Still love you, brother. Still love you, brother.
I think you're actually more annoying back there. Get up here.
Mercedes-Benz GLS. Perfect bliss.
So a Braves fan here is so disappointed that all this. Yeah, I know. I want to be able to do baseball, dude. Like, I'll do Braves. I'll do some Cardinals for Sarah. I'll do Dodgers. I mean, the Mariners fucking suck, and they never really invest in their team, which blows. But, I mean, I want to be able to try to get some MLB out. I mean, I know it's not for everyone like NASCAR, but, I mean, the more that I push myself and the more hustle and grind I put in, there's more opportunities to, gain some ground with some subs and some views and maybe some new, goats like Riggs. Riggs was holding it down in the stream today, which was great. Here we go. Mr. Williams, always showing love. $33 on the Cash App. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. That'll definitely go for some groceries. I'll tell you that. Thank you, brother. Bang, 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 bang. We're at 140. Thank you so much, brother. 140 is a lot better than 107. I'll tell you that. So let's look. We got Eagles John donated 50, like right at the very beginning of the stream. Sarah Small 5, Air Whitey 5, and then Mr. Williams donated a 22 and then a 20 on the super chat, and then boom, another 33. Thank you so much, brother. It's just always, it's like, no matter who's in the room, you already know. I mean, we have 8 people in the room, and you can still have a great time. That's just, that's why I push. You know what I mean? It's like where we can just talk and hang out, and I grind and I push and I push and I push. And I talk to my dad. It's kind of funny because I don't think he really believes in what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing, but he never watches. So I don't think he realizes like how hard I work and realizes how many donos I'm getting. And he's like, oh, it's going to be a slow point. Well, the NFL season has ended, and we've made more money in donos and streams after the NFL season has ended. So I'm not really worried about that. As long as I keep grinding and working as hard as I can, we'll be fine. And plus, I'm trying to save up money as well. And, I'm not going back to working some shitty fucking part-time job or working a job at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. if I don't have to. So I want to spend time with Paisley. I want to give her all my attention, and that way she stays out of my girlfriend's hair while she's working in the studio. That way we can go on walks and I can spend time with her, and then I can, record when I want to record at 6 p.m. So thank you so much, man. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. You have to put in the phone call. Be like, no, it's all good. That's my boy. I know sometimes it does that. I know when I was donating to Grossi a couple times, it like had some kind of like alert. Like, did you really want to donate to Tom Grossi? Yeah, I did. And then obviously I worked it out. And then I had another card that I think was about to expire. So I had to like update some of the information. It was pulling some information from like an old card or whatever, but I got it worked out. So it was no problem. But no worries. You've done plenty. I mean, you donated the last 80 last night to get us to fucking 500. So you always are going above and beyond. So no problem whatsoever. We're at 140. $10 more to 150. 97.67. So maybe I'll just stream until this game is over. I mean, I've already committed 3/4 of my life to this game, so I might as well keep going. All right, so we're about a minute and 10 seconds away from 2 hours. So I'll stream until the game is over. I think that's fair. And then unless something crazy happens, you know what I mean, or we get just a big, big bump of people that come in the room or whatever. But I mean, it's 9 o'clock already. So I mean, wherever you guys are at, it's like 11 or midnight. So it's already fucking late, and a lot of you guys got to get ready. Your last 10 transactions were Cash App. No wonder it looks suspicious. It's NWSF. Hello. It's all good. Thank you, Holly, for your support. Yeah, I have him in the background. I mean, I'm watching. I was just hoping that the Lakers were going to play better. But yeah, I'll stream until this is over. And then, like I said, I'll probably, if I didn't stream earlier, I would probably stream for a couple more hours. I would probably do like 4 hours tonight. But I mean, I already did 4 or 5 hours. So I think that, doing about 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think that's pretty solid, especially when I could have just slept and said, fuck it. So I want to be able to hang out with Paisley and give her some of my attention. So 97-71, 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I mean, I don't know really what else I can watch. I guess I can turn this off and I watch something else. But, I mean, what else do I have to watch? I got Florida State, North Carolina. I guess I could watch some college football. That's on ACC Network. Hockey, the Kraken and the Sharks. I can watch an old MLB basketball or MLB baseball game. Or no, I can't even watch that. It's not even on anymore. And they have the thing on NFL Network, the Timeline. It's not even a fucking game, and I still got games on my DVR too. Lakers are starting to go on a little bit of a run. Melo! Oh. That would have been huge if he would have made that. Then it would have been 97-75. Still blowout, but Lakers are 3 for 24. They don't have any shooters. No shooters. Oh, I know. I do need to watch those. Everything that you sent me, is it on the Discord or is it on my Instagram? Trust me, I've been so busy going through stuff, but like, yeah, I'll watch some wrestling matches after this is over for sure, dude. Yeah, but it's supposed to rain for like the next 4 days, so I'm like, I like to go on long walks with Paisley, either 20 minutes or like 45 to an hour. So I like to get her some exercise. I like to get myself some exercise out there too, but I'm going to have to really time it. And I don't sleep in. A lot of people think that since I'm not doing my regular jobs like sales or warehouse, that I'm just sleeping in till like 10 or 11. I'm up like at 6 a.m. still. 6, 7 a.m. I try to get, the girlfriend coffee or Monster to make sure her day's off to a good start, feed Paisley. So it's like I don't really get a chance to sleep in. I might take a nap after I do all the activities, maybe somewhere between 10 and 2 p.m., maybe like a little nap, but most of the time I'm awake. So 2 matches in the Discord and I can resend the docs. Okay, cool.
So just a side out of bounds here for Los Angeles. I love you sharing with the audience my detailed travel life. Well, you got a new baby at home. Yes. Little Evie. So you're trying to rush to get.
I really like the Discord too. I think it's a nice little touch of having the fans being able to go over there. ADHD. You got nose twitchy? Nose twitchies. 97-72. Pelicans. Come on, Lakers. I mean, if I'm invested, there we go. LeBron James with the flush. There we go. 9-0 run. I mean, if I'm going to invest like 2 hours and 30 minutes of my time watching a Laker game, at least play with some heart out there. You know what I mean? I don't watch basketball. And the last thing I want to watch is a fucking blowout. Valanciunas, no defense by LeBron. Come on, Lakers. Nope. Can't shoot. 12 straight missed threes. They can't make any shots. 99-74, 8:35 left in the fourth quarter. Foul. The future. So I would watch this channel's highlight videos when I was in 7th grade on my school iPad. I'm a junior in high school now. Hey, I've been grinding for a fucking long time, my dude. I mean, I started the channel in 2017, and I've been grinding since 2012, 2013. So I've been recording for 10 years, but 6 on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. I've been watching when I was in 7th grade. I'm a junior in high school now. Yeah, I've been grinding, man. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Like the Cat Williams intro. Odin Sun sent me that. That shit is one of the best intros of all time. If you're looking for a stand-up comedy show, Cat Williams, the Every Day I'm Hustling intro, it's so good. Oh, CJ McCollum, get off me. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of not sure how to use it, but I do like it. It's just like it's cool to be able to post like pictures. It's cool to be. It's like just kind of like an AOL chat or just one of the chats that you use on like a chat room. AOL chat. People are like, "What the fuck is that?" Shh. Fucking back in the day, he said chicken bacon ranch. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And I predicted that's why Eagles fans fuck with me still to this day because I predicted that the Eagles were going to win. I said they were going to win big. A lot of people laughed, except for the Eagles fans. They were like, "What does this guy know?" And they ended. I said they were going to win by 9 or 10, and they did. How did I know that? I don't know. I just, I thought they had a better O line, better D line. They were going to win the battle in the trenches. They had the 4 horsemen. I watched a lot of tape, a lot of film. I believed in Nick Foles, and they got it done. They had to play a clean game, and they did. And Eagles fans are the biggest donators of the channel besides the Chiefs fans. That's facts. Yeah, AOL chat. All right, man. Get some food, brother. Get some food. You got mail. You've got mail. God, that shows you our age, huh? For some of us that have been grinding forever. Halfway through season 2 of Shameless. Nice. It just keeps getting crazier and crazier as the seasons go on, man. Well, you love it, huh? Well, you're already on season 2, halfway, so you're obviously in love with the fucking show. And Ozark is one you need to watch too. You'll like that show too, Elliot. But I love this community, man. That's why I think I push so hard. You know what I mean? Because I just like just the random conversations. I mean, we don't even need to fucking talk about anything like really relevant. We can talk about shows or movies or hot ones. What a good thing to look up if you guys didn't watch a Trey Kennedy or if you guys didn't watch some of the comedians that I was bringing up last night. Trey Kennedy is amazing. You can watch him. But hiya. Uncle Roger has a new video that came out just a couple hours ago, and it's about Gordon Ramsay calling him out. So Gordon Ramsay is making some like noodles and actually calls out Uncle Roger in the video. You got to watch it. It's about, I think, a 12-minute video or so, 13, but it's entertaining. It's very good. Just like all of Uncle Roger's shit. It's very, very good on YouTube. So if you're looking for something to watch that'll make you laugh, Uncle Roger will definitely hit the spot. And Trey Kennedy. Trey Kennedy is money. If anyone ended up watching that Trey Kennedy Amazon skit that he did, fucking fire. So funny. Told you, man. Frank is a fucking crazy son of a bitch, dude. Everyone in the family is crazy, but Frank definitely takes the crazy to a whole nother level. You like Lip? I like all the characters in that show. I'm not sure if I really have a favorite. I liked them all. You know what I mean? But the bottom line, it's love. What it comes down to is crazy as they are, the Gallaghers, they love each other. You know what I mean? They have each other's backs. Sometimes not so much. I mean, if they're on drugs or they're drunk or whatever, but most of the time they don't try to fuck over the family members as much. It's usually other people. So. Yeah, let me take a quick look at my DVR. What do I got here? Wicked Tuna. That's the first thing I'm going to be watching after this is over. I got Simpsons, Bob's Burgers. I got King of the Hill episodes recorded. I got old Simpsons episodes and a new one. I got Bob's Burgers on there. Love me some Gene. If you guys don't know about Bob's Burgers, you can watch it strictly for Gene. That's facts. Wicked Tuna is good. Law and Order, Organized Crime. I still got some NFL games here that I have saved, which I'm really excited about. And I got Snowpiercer still on there too. Okay. 86% full. Not bad. All right, what else do I have recorded tonight? Anything else? I think I got Family Guy is the last thing I have recorded, and that's going to be in like 20 minutes. Okay. And then tomorrow, we got Good Morning Football. That'll probably be deleted forever. Neighborhood, which is a funny comedy with Cedric the Entertainer and Schmidt from New Girl, which is great. 911 Lone Star, love that. Snowpiercer, love that. The Cleaning Lady and The Good Doctor is back. That's what I'm talking about. So I got a fucking lot of shows for tomorrow. And then we got Goldberg, South Park, Legends, DC Legends of Tomorrow, and All Elite Wrestling, Dynamite, and Next Level Chef, which is amazing. That's on Wednesday. Station 19, Law and Order, Grey's Anatomy, Swamp People, Law and Order, Organized Crime. So all my shows are coming back. So this is a good time right now. This is a good time to be alive. You'll never guess what. I look real good today. I already called it.
Like doing your own taxes. More people can file free than TurboTax. Help is here.
103.80. Lakers only down by 23. 6:41 left in the fourth quarter. And an emoji at the end. Elliot is pimping. Pimping ain't easy, brother. Mr. Williams, bang, $10. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you on the YouTube super chat. There we go. We at least hit the 150. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Mr. Williams coming up in the clutch. We appreciate you. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you for your unwavering support for your boy. Feels good, to be appreciated, put in the hard work, the energy, and just like I said, I just think just hanging out with you guys is just so much fun. And some people, they never hop in a room unless there's 10,000 people in there. Shit, we don't need 10,000 people. We can have less than 20 and have a great time. 104.80 Pelicans. Come on, Melo. Yeah, don't fucking. Why is Westbrook even fucking playing? Oh, I would have him on the bench, but I guess they don't really have anyone on the bench, and they should have never got rid of Caruso. Alex Caruso should have never been let go. The future says the Lakers are a disgrace. I'm a Sixers fan. Well, before the Sixers ended up getting Harden, you guys weren't doing that great. Obviously, Ben Simmons was a problem, but you got rid of him, so worked out for you guys. Harden and Embiid is one of the best 1-2 combos in the league. So we'll see how far you guys can go. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Very much. Mr. Williams, always coming up in the clutch. Warriors and Lakers on NBA Saturday prime time. That might be an ass whooping by the Warriors. But the Warriors tried to beat Dallas today, and they couldn't even do that. Luka is tough to beat. Luka is tough to beat. But I saw in the pregame, Steph was making I don't know how many three-pointers I saw him making in a row, 40. I was like, this guy's crazy. Steph Curry's a fucking alien. Just like Peyton Manning in that big-ass 8-head. 104.82, 5:53 left in the game. Yes. It's like, nobody call me. I'm fucking chatting on AOL. And they had those trial discs that you would get. And they would send you one in the mail all the time. AOL 1.0, AOL 2.0, AOL 3.0. Remember that shit? You'd be like, oh, I got my new AOL. We got so excited when we were sitting at 56K or whatever bullshit speed that we had back then in 95, 96. I remember. Shit, when I got the internet was invented in 95, so I was 13. 13, boy. Brick. Nice shot there. West Brick. You can't even make a free throw. Those were the days. Burning CDs. Mixtapes. Coming up with a Summer Jam on a CD playlist. Remember that? You got Summer Jam 1, Summer Jam 2, and you just burn a CD and put all your favorites on there. God, we're old as shit right now, aren't we? We are old as shit. But it's all good. A lot of good memories, though. I'll tell you that. I remember playing with my Atari 2600. I remember playing with my Nintendo. I can't tell you how many hours I put in with Tecmo Bowl and Super Tecmo Bowl and Mario 1, 2, and 3 and fucking What else? Contra, Super Contra, Duck Hunt. I mean, Jesus. Earthworm Jim on Sega. Man. Lots of good memories. Used to sell the AOL back in the day. I've sold all kinds of shit on the phone. Silkies, like pantyhose, highlights for children magazine. I mean, when you're at a call center, sometimes they just get deals with companies and you got to sell whatever the fuck they got on there. But normally I would do cable, internet, and phone for like DirecTV or Verizon or Comcast. But yeah, highlights for children, as well as Silky's pantyhose. I had to sell Silky's pantyhose to ladies. Be like, oh, would you like some pantyhose? Like, oh, yes, I would like pantyhose. All right, I got you. What color would you want? Tan, beige. I had to go through all that shit. What you'll do, and then we didn't get paid dick. I mean, the pay was horrible, but you know, if you're young and you got to have a job, you got to do what you got to do to make it, right? Kirby, vacuum sweepers. Okay. I used to sell pantyhose, Silkies, through this call center. We had, all my homies worked there, and obviously they had it split up into different groups where they did like insurance, TV, internet, and phone, and they moved people around so you could like sell something for a little bit. And then if you get tired of it, you can move. And yeah, Silky's pantyhose and highlights for children. I think I enjoyed the highlights for children a little bit more, but the ladies were always nice to me. Maybe because they like my voice. They're like, oh, hello, Orion. I'll buy all the Silky pantyhose from you. The good old days. I'm not sure if they were good, though. The pay was shitty, but a little extra stories of my life that you guys know. Silky's pantyhose. Yeah. I mean, I always did phone sales jobs, not really customer service, but sales. I did that for like 15 to 20 years. And if I wasn't doing sales, I would do warehouse work. But I think with my rough childhood, I think that's why I was so good at sales, because whenever someone would tell me, fuck you, I mean, I already heard that crazy, verbiage, and just like I had a crazy kind of childhood growing up. So, most of the time people would get butthurt or they would get frustrated. But I mean, I've been called every name in the book. So it's like, I was pretty mentally tough. I have the tough skin. So phone sales isn't for everyone. A lot of people fail at it, but I was pretty fucking good at it. So I could definitely do it for quite a long time. Holly's like, man, maybe you called me. Silky's pantyhose. God damn. I mean, I remember working at a warehouse with a bunch of Latinos, and it was like this asshole Russian guy named Brooks. And then they were doing like furniture in an assembly line. And I was the last guy in the assembly line. And I had to put the cushions in. I had to use an air hose. I had to get all the dust off the couch or the ottomans or the recliners or whatever. Then I would have to bag it. Then I would have to get a nail gun and put legs on it and then push it. And they were pushing furniture out down this assembling aisle, like one piece after another. And I think I worked that job 20 years ago, and I was making like $6 an hour. That was rough. $6 an hour. It definitely gave me a lot of respect for a lot of those Latinos that were in there. Because obviously some of them told me that they did like berry picking and like the crazy hard labor job. And they're like, fuck, dude, this is a lot easier than that. I'm like, yeah, I imagine. You know what I mean? But I think I was the only like Asian white person that worked at this place. It was literally this asshole Russian guy that was the boss. And then it was like all Latinos. And I was like the only other guy because I needed a job. And they were like pretty close to my house, but I didn't realize that the pay was going to be so shitty. And the work was so extensive. I mean, I was working my ass off for $6 an hour. So, and I think I stayed at that job for like a year, but usually if someone offers me a job and I need money, I'm loyal. I'm like, all right, I'll stay. You know what I mean? Unless I can find something else, but I don't know how the hell I did that job for that long. But I definitely have a lot of gratitude, from where I'm at now and where I was. That's facts. Holly's got the Silkies. Shit, I probably called you. I'm like, Holly Hundo, would you like Silkies? She's like, yes, I would like Silkies, Orion. Send me the beige and the black. Yeah. But also, too, I kind of have like that radio podcast, voice. So it was very easy for me to talk to people. Except people wanted to talk to me like too long. Like, I can't talk on the phone for that long, lady or dude. It's like, I got to get off the phone. These people are going to get mad. Sega. I still got my Sega. Joe Montana Sports Talk football. I got my Nintendo 64 still too as well. Still got some of that. Yeah, it's not for everyone. You'd have to have thick skin. It's a fucking stressing. It stresses you the fuck out. I'll tell you what. I mean, there's a big reason why a lot of people drink and do drugs when they do that type of job. I mean, it's tough, especially if you're selling something that's really, high stress. Because a lot of those sales jobs here in Oregon, there's a lot of them available. But if you don't hit your goal in like a week or a couple days, you're fired. So it's like there's a lot of fucking pressure. Like you got to hit your numbers, you got to hit your goal, and then if you don't get your goal in that week or two, then you're gone. So not very fun to have that pressure, CJ McCollum, 22 points, 8 for 15, 5 boards. My boy from the Blazers. Brandon Ingram smiling as they're beating the Lakers. 4:32 left. 109-85. So they got some of the reserves in for the Lakers. But I hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Elliot's like, what's a job? I look real good today. You'll get a job one day, my son. Yeah. I think we should probably end the stream, though. I mean, we hit 150. I've been streaming for quite some time. There's less than 4 minutes left, but this game's fucking over. Let's get everyone get some rest tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So let's just call it a night. Thank you so much for everyone that donated and hung out. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Looks like we got another troll in the building as well as I end the stream. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I'll be back tomorrow around 6 p.m. Shout out to everybody. I love you, and I appreciate you. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Love you and appreciate you. You guys have a rest of your great night, and I'll be back tomorrow. Love you. Gang.